Good times.
It's Coldplay. With Everglow there. At 7:56
Ang Coldplay talaga.
this Wednesday morning. Oh my gosh.
Wala
so
nang
good.
ginawang walang pagpakanta pa. Puro malulungkot.
And it's been a while, that song.
Yeah, they don't play that at all. And you know, they don't play it all. I don't say that. Well, let me take the back because they don't play it often in their concerts, but they do play it on occasion. And they did it on the second night. I went to both nights. They did it on the second night. God, it's so good.
And they don't play the same songs.
Well, no, I mean, that one I think is they'll play it and sometimes they won't. There's a couple that kind of their hits that I don't hear on their concerts at all. Like Up in Flames, I think is the other one, which they used to sing it, but don't do it anymore. You know, I don't really post a lot on Instagram, and every time I go to a Coldplay concert, like, there's little moments I will actually post. It's funny because I was thinking about this the other day that because I don't like taking pictures of me in it, I have missed out on a lot of big moments, like having photos of me inside big moments. You know?
Yeah.
If you guys ever do that?
No.
Sure.
Photos of you, not photos of the event or videos of the
I
event.
don't take pictures. Yeah, I don't take pictures of me in these big moments. I'm just always kind of in the back, and I think maybe I'm making a mistake.
You're not my selfie.
I'm not my selfie, and I don't like.
Maybe you should bring somebody else with you.
Habibi.
Habibi, Habibi. La, la, la.
It's like 4 different cultures all in that one thing.
Where is she today anyway? She's not on the playback.
I think working, but maybe there. Go tag her. Let's see if she's there. Lex, I need a pandesal count on how many you've had now.
Thank you.
I think we need an intervention here.
Yes.
Walo,
You're still
walo.
You had 8?
Yes.
Anong palaman?
Iba-iba. Peanut butter, tapos cheese whiz, tapos chicken spread.
8
With
pandesal.
kape.
Oh. Is this like, are you intermittent
Is this a record?
fasting? And then this is like your eating window, and then after this, you're not eating the rest of the day, no? Is that?
Walang ganun-ganun sa mahihirap. Pag may pagkain-kain, pag wala.
8 is a lot.
8 pandesals is a little rough.
Hindi naman eh.
It is kaya.
Hanggang
Lex, that's
10.
fun.
Ang dami nun.
What's the size? Patingin.
Mga, mga ganyan.
He'd show you, but he ate them all, Mara.
Malaki.
That's what she said. Sa dalawa, tatlo. May sasampalin ka pa sorry.
I remember that.
Wait, pandesals is quite the amount. Lex.
You can make a tower with that 8 pandesals.
Tumaba ako sa US ng
We could
2
make a
pounds.
cake.
Is your pandesal the medyo airy one?
No, yung
It's
solid.
the siksik?
Yes. Oo, yung talagang...
Yung girthy.
Oo,
Team girth.
yung alam mo talagang minasa talagang mabuti. Yung talagang... Yung
Wow.
mga, di ba, yung mga panadero nakasando. Tapos may tuwalya dito. Tapos hindi na kailangan ng salt kasi may alat na.
A little bit of
taglay na.
8 of
A little bit
those?
of that.
Jesus Christ. Claylear says, I'm at 10 right now. On the
Oh, see?
Oh, wow, guys.
No, ba? Saya kaya. Promise.
Oh, no, I don't doubt it's masaya, but, you know, it's...
Bitin pa nga ako. Pa-order pa ako 2 para 10. Saya kaya.
How many of you guys, okay, obviously, you know, I've got this almost disorder when it comes to weight loss now, but what are some of the reasons that you guys have lost weight outside of medical reasons? Like, when you're looking for inspiration, where do you find it? Mara, your body, this is not just natural. I mean, you put work into it, yes?
I lose weight easily. Like nung nag-work ako, nung 4 days straight, I lost weight already. Kasi I was starting to gain weight kasi diba I went out of the country. So I kept on eating. And then my pants didn't fit me anymore. Pagkatapos ng 4 days, it fit me again.
Wait till you get a little older, though. Once you start getting into that kind of upper 30s, 40 range, man, that goes away. That ability is just gone.
Or maybe I just set my mind that like I have great metabolism.
I think
Delicado.
you're just so energetic. You're constantly moving. You're just burning constantly because you're so jacked up. But when you start to slow down, I wonder if that slows down as well. Sam,
Delikado
when
to sagot ko.
when you
Delikado
Sorry,
yung sagot ko mo eh. Kasi pwede kang pumayat dahil sa pag-ibig eh. Oh, yung halimbawa nasa stressful situation. Dalawa lang yan, tatama ako mapayat. Pero laging pumapayat, halimbawa problematic ka. Nakakatakot lang to sagot ko kasi marami mga misis ngayon nakatingin sa asawa nila. Kaya pala lately pumapayat ka.
Kasi
may
stress siya.
chicks.
Di ba?
Chicks.
May
Diba?
chick. Or like,
Chicks.
ano,
The other-
breakup revenge.
Ay,
Okay, because that could be one, right? So non-medical, like don't get
Yeah.
my diabetes, all that stuff. Okay, so breakup revenge.
oo, papapayat ako.
Sam,
Papapayat mo ako. Di ba?
Yung-
Sam?
When people glow
breakup
up,
revenge.
I remember, like when I was
Wala.
in college and the boyfriend and I broke up. For some reason, I thought like, yeah, dieting was the thing to do. Like
FHM revenge.
Parang ganon?
it's not even like to get in shape. It was just to lose weight, which is so
Hindi.
dumb.
Parang sinasabi mo, maglaway ka.
Parang ganun na nga. Oh, parang
Wanted
ganun na
ka
nga
tawid.
yung objective
Totga.
nun.
Totga.
But it wasn't
Kaya
even
pala
like,
lagi ano, ganun yung sagot.
Why is it stupid though? I don't find that to be stupid.
No,
think,
because I think the focus was like not even work out, get fit, healthy, ganon. It was just lose weight.
For him to regret, you will regret this.
And in a not healthy way. So that is the regretful angle. But I think people do that. You try to glow up after a breakup, and
Yeah.
it involves weight loss.
May alam akong meaning yan. Ang gusto mong palabasin, pumayat ka tapos parang miserable ka pa, parang miserable ka.
Which is
Dahil
what you
nawala
don't want to
ka.
show, diba?
Oo nga, pero
It
parang
depends though,
in a way.
right? Is that it? I mean, maybe this is a good conversation to have right now. 863-10899 playback.tv/goodtimes. It's after a breakup, what is your general mindset? Like once you get through the obvious emotional part of it, what's the mindset? Is it okay? Now it's time to go hot, look as hot as possible.
I'm
Yes.
better without you.
Glow up, girl.
Hindi, meron ba kayang tao na gusto ko makita mong ko, naging miserable
miserable
ako sa
ako.
statement
Yes.
na I still need you, parang ganun. Kasi hindi ka pa rin makawala, parang ganun. May ganun na.
May
It
ganon,
depends
yes.
siguro how you feel about the breakup.
There are those like Johnny here says walwal. I mean, do you want to show that you're starting to get into vices and all of that stuff? So it's like it's not that I'm so depressed, but bad boy na ako.
Pwede di ba?
May ganon, may friend ako, din ka ba
for
sabi ko
girls.
kaya, sinabihan ko na toxic siya. Kasi ganon.
Nagwalwal siya.
Here I go, whole face now, baby.
Tapos alam mo sa lalaki, papakita kong lasing ako, tapos lasing na naman ako gabi. Para tawagan niya ako na, ano bang ginagawa mo sa buhay mo? Punta.
Parang rescue me.
Ba't ka kinilig?
Ang galing kasi, ang galing na style na, tapos pupunta ka. Lagi na lang ako naglalasing mula nang nawala tayo. Hayaan mo lang ako, makaka-recover din ako.
My life is not the same without you. I need you.
Jojo last says, I become a new persona, new hair, new eye color, contacts. Don't do that.
Whoa.
The new hair, fine. Not the contact. Don't do that.
The new hair is
new
common.
outfits. New
no.
outfits. Yeah.
Yeah.
New hair, new
Hair,
outfits.
outfits common, yes.
Glow
Jordan
up
said
na
sad
eh.
boy. Yeah, sad boy yung medyo
Lasing, no? No? Yung mga post na,
Yung iba din
guys, di mo na ako
travel.
lalabas. Sad ko, guys.
The others naman opposite. Lalabas sila ng lalabas and they'll travel and travel. I'm experiencing new
I
things.
used to do the
Exactly.
traveling thing, yeah.
Yeah, this is exactly. I do that. I mean, that's kind of my mindset. Let's take some calls here. 863-10899. What's the mindset immediately after a breakup? Again, let's not factor in the sadness and all that, which is kind of obvious, unless you're doing it on purpose. Good morning.
Good morning, guys.
Hello.
Hi, who's this?
Usually, ang unang talaga is magpaawa yung sinasabi ni Alex. Yung parang magpapapansin ka. Kasi parang bargaining siya, di ba? So parang yung level nung bago ka makarating doon sa acceptance na wala na kayo, makikipag-bargain ka muna na, eto, okay, kawawa ako. I can't live without you. Pero
This is if you
eventually-
want to get back together. Yeah.
Oo. Kasi eventually, pagka nasanay ka na talagang natanggap mo nang wala na kayo, then doon ka lilipat na, hindi ako magiging miserable kasi iniwan mo ako. Parang better,
Can you do
i-improve mo yung sarili.
this? Can you
Ano,
do
ano?
this and be the person who broke up?
Ay, hindi, pwede yun. Parang yung
Parang malabo yun.
Oo
Pagka,
Malabo yun.
doesn't it make you look a little bit better? You're the one who broke up, but then you're the one who misses. So you're like, wow, he really loved, but there must have been something. There must have been something.
Hindi,
so
kawawa naman yung
manipulative.
ispitan mo.
Huh?
Kawawa naman yung ispitan mo. You're giving mixed, di ba? Kawawa yung ispitan mo.
Kawawa, but there might be a...
Huwag nyo na yung palalasan yung Pagpata Days of Summer, please.
Well, I mean, pwede mong gawin yun mo, pero hindi mo ipapamukha sa kanya.
May chicks ka na iba.
Oh.
So you're gonna break up kasi may chicks ka.
Oh.
But you wanna show as if like, I'm struggling with this.
Delikado ka nga, babalikan ka nga nun, yung babae.
Magko-contact yung ex.
Magkakontak yung ex, tapos yung girl mo na bago, ano ka, hindi ka pa pala nakamove on.
Huh? Okay.
Delikado yan sa isang girl mo.
I'm just there might be some value there. Thanks for the call.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
I feel
Icy
like-
says I start going to the gym. I think that's probably I mean, if this were a Family Feud, that's survey says answer number 1.
Go to the gym.
Glow up.
Part of the glow up, yeah. Pero kapag yung sinabi kanina na kapag ikaw yung nag-break up, I feel like if you're the one who broke up, you're not posting videos and pictures like you're not happy mo.
It is the decent thing to do, I
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
Let's say here.
Ako sa lalaki.
Ano? Nag-break kayo
lalaki?
sa lalaki tapos ano na yun?
Hindi, sa lalaki, hindi, yung lalaki ang pagpapakita ko ng awa para doon sa double purpose yun eh. Just in case na yung girl, alam ba, brinake ako tapos magpapaawa. Hindi, kahit ano, magpapaawa ka kasi para pa rin nakita na ibang girl na kawawa naman si Alex. Napatching si Mara.
Sorry.
Girl, laki Yung parang sa lalaki maganda yung nagpapaawa kasi ibig sabihin, mabenta ka dun sa susunod na this guy's talagang nai-love.
Heartbroken.
We have someone on hold.
Ayan,
Let's go.
go.
Good morning.
Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Lalaki to.
Sharing my experience about the ex.
Yep.
Yeah, when you're ready, sir.
Literally good. Good looking
Yeah,
on
we're
his, I don't know, his hobby or whatever it is. Both physically and financially.
Oh, we missed something.
Oh, fine.
Oh.
Fine. Okay, can you start from the beginning again? Because we may have gotten cut off. We heard financially and physically. So what was prior to that?
Well, I was a bit chubby.
Oh.
And when I hit the gym, I was meeting friends. So we networked. During that network, I
Oh,
gained
and it turned into a fatter
businesses.
wallet.
Yeah. So, yeah.
So
Pretty
you-
much when I saw her in the mall the other day.
Ay, the other
It
day
didn't-
lang.
Yeah, just the other day.
Oh.
It's like she did like a side eye on going to me. I didn't even bother, like,
I don't
Looking at
recognize
her.
you.
Grabe Revenge.
All right. No, awesome. Thanks for the
that's
call.
perfect revenge for me.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Paano mo nalaman naka-side eye siya sa'yo? Hindi nag-side eye ka rin.
No, I asked my friend, that's my ex.
Okay.
Better, watch her eyes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Thank
Have a good day.
you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Do any of you guys ever compete with the replacements? You know what I mean? You guys ever do that?
So you guys broke up. Your ex is now with someone else.
Yeah, and you're
So
and then
now
you
you're
have to compete.
competing.
Like, mas maganda yung mas pogi yung boyfriend ko kaysa sa kagandahan ng girlfriend mo. You know, stuff like that. Is there that?
You mean compete with your partners?
Yes.
Kasi pag ganyan
Office
ka pa.
Ninja says compete? Hell yeah. But it's be the better version of myself. I think everybody's trying to do that though.
Competing
tama
who's
naman.
happier. Ganon.
Like who has the better looking partner now? Like that?
Who has a better
Yeah,
life.
like, what is it? We say level up. Oh, nag-level up. Oh, di ba? You compete on the level up.
Pero saan ka mo magiging mas masaya? Ano ba nakita mo yung ex mo na mas may pangit sa'yo yung pinalit o mas maganda o gwapo ang pinalit sa'yo? Saan ka mas masasaktan?
I couldn't care
Oo
less,
nga.
honestly.
Di ba? Magiging proud ka ba na, pangit, yari. O kaya, uy, maganda, ibig sabihin, ganun talaga yung level. O, hindi ko alam kung paano huhugot doon. No, kasi pag pangit ang pinalit sa'yo, ibig sabihin talagang pangit lang mga gusto niya.
No, I don't think anybody ever thinks that.
Hindi ko alam kung paano magiging happy sa sitwasyon na sinabi mo, Mo. Nagtatanong nga ako eh. Magiging proud ka ba? Mas may ingit ka ba pagka pinalit sa'yo, gwapo? Ibig sabihin ba, pareho gwapo? Ay, gwapo o pag pangit naman, maramdaman mo. Di ba?
Let's take another call. 863-10899. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Hi.
Hi, who's this?
Just to join the discussion.
Yes,
I had my heart broken probably after college. That was 2010. So this guy broke up with me. He was my longest relationship that time, more than a year. Then he found someone else. So just to divert all the heartaches, I went shopping. But the mindset was, if it's meant to be, as cliche as it sounds, then it's meant to be. If not, then it's not. But with effort.
Mm-hmm. With effort.
Like, what I mean with effort is when we have gatherings, I go there, I show myself to him because we have the same circle of friends. We mingle with each other. We just have like short conversations. If he remembers me, then that's good. Because I waited for like quite a time, maybe 2 to 3 years. And then probably after that, I've accepted. Then I just moved on.
2 to 3 years is a long time to wait.
2 to 3 years to wait for what?
Baka sila balikan siya.
Because I was so in love with him. So parang baka lang may chance pa kasi I really want him eh. Naka yung baby ko nagagalit siya.
Oh,
Siya ba yung tatay? Siya ba yung tatay? Ha?
Sorry?
Siya yung tatay?
No, hindi siya yung tatay. So after 12
Pero
years,
gusto mo,
doon lang
saan?
ulit ako nagka-boyfriend.
After 12 years?
Oh
Yeah,
my
after 12 years, doon ako nagka-boyfriend. We've been in a relationship for 4 years and now I have my 5-month-old baby.
oh, congrats.
Thank
Okay.
you.
That would be so
Thanks for
cute.
the call. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Wait.
Bye.
Thanks, bye. Wait, how long? Did she say she was heartbroken for 12 years or she just took 12 years?
It took
No,
12 years for her to have a
Find- to have a
boyfriend,
boyfriend,
but she was waiting for that guy for 2 to 3 years. I think that's the danger of really internalizing and meditating on this person being your thought ga. That you get stuck. And sometimes you get stuck with the idea of them rather than what actually,
Than who they really are.
than the relationship
Nobody,
itself.
you're saying totgas are dangerous, and I could. Is that what you mean? Like labeling a totga is dangerous?
If you convince yourself that this person, you should still be with this person, hindi ka nag-move on.
I mean, I could see that if you actually label somebody as totga, that's like not a good thing. Do not acknowledge that. But man, 12 years
Before the next partner.
for the next partner. But how much of that is just because you were heartbroken? Because maybe it's just 12 years you didn't find anybody.
Right.
And that's fine. Like,
Maybe
you
she
just
wasn't
wanna
even
just
hung up
rush into it.
anyway. Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
But
I
3
would like
years
to
is
know-
a long time to be hung up.
Yeah, the 3-year part of waiting that's a little rough.
1 year lang sila. By the way, longest niya yun 1 year Tapos, pero malamang, siguro, obviously talagang linoko siya kaya ganyan.
Yung 3 years, it's like you trained yourself, you trained your mind for 3 years that this is the perfect person and the only person that you should be with and you're gonna wait no matter what. That's 3 years of mental training.
But wala naman sa length ng relationship yun eh. Na like how it affects you and how long it takes you to move on. In my
So
experience.
I wonder then if there's people out there that had a short-term relationship, long-term getting over process. You know, like you were together with a person for 1 year, but it took you 4 years to get over it.
I think that can happen.
Really?
Yeah.
Where you're getting over it period is longer than the actual relationship?
Yes.
Obsession.
Oh my God, really?
Yes. And then conversely, there are people now, you will have a really long relationship with somebody and then like once that's over, it's like that.
I think
On to the next.
that's easy to do though. That's easier to do. To have a
Sure,
long-term relationship and get over it because, and this is Mara's favorite word, toxic. If it's super toxic, it makes, and you're really self-aware about that, you can get over that pretty quickly.
That's more
Because you
common.
know it's so bad for you.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh my God, it's so bad for me.
Yung other way kasi it's always what could have been. There's no, it's fill in the blanks and you're playing it in your head over and over again. All these scenarios that could have been, but really it didn't happen.
Right,
So that's what
right.
you're obsessed with.
Yeah.
We could have been good together. We could have been this.
Yeah. All right. No, makes sense. It is 8:16. We got to take a break. When we come back, we'll have more of the show. Don't go away. Back after this.
Good times.
Alex is here. What's up, Lex? Nice to see you.
Hello.
Good
So-
morning.
Hello, good morning, guys.
Hi.
I'm back one day.
How's your tour?
Oh, masaya. Salamat sa lahat ng mga nanood sa Canada. Sold out yung mga shows, especially Vancouver. Salamat.
Congratulations.
Yan. Nine shows. 9 venues, 11 shows. So, salamat.
So you're here one day and then off to, is it Romania your first stop or is it
Yes.
Belgium, Amsterdam? Which one's your first stop here?
Amsterdam yung home base and then the following, dating ako ng 13 doon. Then 15 punta ako ng Romania. Then balik Amsterdam, travel to Belgium, then balik Amsterdam ang show.
Love
Yun.
it. Now, Lex, I've got a quick question here. All of these venues, they're all Filipino venues. Yes? Or like a Filipino restaurant, Filipino club, Filipino place?
Hindi.
Or is it just kind of like they just rent out a spot and it doesn't
May ganon.
necessarily have to be a Filipino spot?
Nire-rent nila ganon. May function room, may comedy club talaga ng mga yung comedy club talaga ng mga may mga US stand up. Yun yung nangyari sa Calgary and Toronto. Sa Winnipeg, mga function room, iba resto. Yun.
The reason I'm bringing this up, Sam, I'm sure you've seen this because this is being sent to us a lot over the past week. There was a spa, I think, in Korea that specifically said they did not want Filipinos there.
No,
It's
that's
kind of
not
part of the
true.
house rules.
What?
Oh, you haven't seen this?
No.
It's being passed around a lot. Again, I can't really confirm the accuracy, but I'm assuming it's real because so many people have been sending this to me. And really,
Let me see.
yeah, let's put it up here real quick. I think it's like a Facebook post. Yeah, it's been going around here. So it's a spa in Korea. So it tells you the price, $25,000 right over there. There's an entrance policy, admission age limit, 20 years old minimum, 49 years old max. I don't know why 49 is max. Lex, you can't go to the spa. I'm almost there. But here's the entry restrictions, okay? So you can't have full makeup. You can't be transgender. You can't be drunk. You can't be violent. You can't smell bad. You can't be over 50 years
Smell
old.
bad. Do
Yeah,
they have a
it's a spa, right?
smeller, like a pro
There's a
smeller?
hygiene. It's probably hygiene. And people who don't follow our regulations, I guess, will be kicked out. And the one right there on the third row, first column, very clearly says Filipinos.
How do we confirm this is an actual post by an actual
Yeah,
spa?
listen. I'm too lazy to go to their
Oh my
website.
gosh. This is
What?
really awful, and you can't just bring it up like this without confirming if this is real or not.
Can somebody confirm it? I'm too lazy. Sam, why don't you confirm it? Somebody
please,
confirm it.
yeah, somebody. I don't
Yeah.
know who.
But okay, look, it's a private business. Okay, it looks bad. Nick here in Dubai says, "Hey, there are bars in Japan just like this. No Filipinos allowed." Says it right there.
Okay, well,
Buti na naka-stop over ako sa airport nyo.
yes, you joined us that one time. I remember.
Yes.
Somebody look up this place. What is this place? It's called Ekus. Ekus.
I'm like,
right?
I'm really affected by this, guys. Is this legit?
Pero may ano talaga, may mga kumakalat-kalat talaga. Bago mo pa example yan, na medyo sa Filipinos talaga, medyo mga
Ano ang ano?
Koreans. May ganong chismis na discriminate. Matagal na yan.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
there's discrimination everywhere.
Japan and Korea.
There's one of these things where it's weird when you do this stuff. It's because it's a private business. They can make up any rules they want.
Yeah.
Okay, anything the hell they want to do. I don't know, Lex, are you more offended that at 50 plus you can't go, or are you more offended that at, say you're Filipino?
Double
and you
whammy
can't
for
go?
you,
What's
Lex,
more
by the way.
offensive? Ako parang age yung more offensive kaysa sa Filipino.
Ako hindi. Nakaka-offend yun bilang kasama ka doon sa mga bawal. Kasi pwede mong maligo para mawala yung odor eh. Pwede kang magmandaya sa iba. Ay, pwede kang mag-sob sa iba para mawala yun. Pero yung Filipinos, wala kang magagawa eh.
And your age.
Naka-age, okay ako doon. Odor, ligo, wala akong odor. Tapos sunod ako regulation, okay. Pero yung
So
May mga rules dapat na meron kang
Maybe
control.
there's a can't talk with your mouth, food in your mouth.
I was
rule.
gonna
Maybe
say,
it would
so
be nice,
sorry
Lex.
to bother you
can literally
mid-meal, Lex.
see the food coming out of your mouth, Lex. Maybe that's why Filipinos are not allowed in this
Hindi,
place.
ang ibig sabihin, naiintindihan ko yung mga establishment na magkaroon silang rules, pero dapat yung may kukontrol mo naman. For example, yung may kwelyo, hindi ka papasukin, o di magkwelyo ka, may magagawa ka, pero ang Filipino, saan ang gagawin mo?
And like with the okay, with
Diba?
something like the dirt, like smells bad or whatever, isn't this one of those spas where you go para makaligo ka, para you can freshen up nga?
Oo nga, pero ibig sabihin, yun, nasusolve mo yun. Kasi di ba sa may mga bars, meron naman talagang ruling. O hindi ka pwedeng naka-shorts, hindi ka pwedeng, may age limit ka, okay ako dyan.
Yeah.
Pero yung ethnicity, ano
But
gagawin
okay,
mo?
but look, again, I'm not happy about it, but I am also. That's their prerogative as a private business. And if we have a problem with being labeled, let's say this is real. Okay, let's just say this is real.
Kunyari rin yun.
And again, it sounds kind of real because we're seeing people here on playback say this happens in other places, guys. Okay, so it's God, what the hell was I gonna say?
That private businesses are entitled to do this.
You can
I
just
think is your point.
boycott it. It's funny because you can just boycott it as Filipinos, but you're not allowed in anyway. So it's like this stalemate of, well, I don't want to go there anyway. I'm like, well, we don't want you here anyway. Kind of just do that. But
Grade school.
if it's a spa and there's hygiene, there's noise, where they're like they want to keep it a certain noise level, and maybe we're known to be a little loud. I get it. But maybe you can just say bawal maingay. Don't be loud. And instead of saying no Filipinos.
Right,
or
right.
Don't be. We're not
Kasi
really
hindi,
an odory type of people.
ang problema dyan mo, lahat ng rules may paliwanag eh. May edad. Siguro pag may edad ka, tama nga naman kasi mamaya may problema sa pagmamasahe. Anong problema sa Filipinos? Hindi man lang nila. Ayun nga ibig sabihin. Pero ngayon nag-a-assume tayo, maingay. Mamaya may iba pang reason. Pero napaka-broad ng Filipino.
No, I'm just throwing out speculatively, baka maingay tayo, di ba? San says, hey, look, some Pinoys have caused trouble at that place, at that specific spot before.
Malamang.
Now the rules are in
Malamang.
place because of them. Yeah, they were exercising the right and that's why we were saying this even last week. One person can really ruin it for a large population of people when you're a minority in a foreign country.
Yes, tama naman.
So you kind of have to carry yourself.
Hindi lang yun ang issue. Yung may kakayahang mag-expose. For example, hindi nila madidepensa ng sarili niya basta may ruling na yung bar na yan na Pilipino. So ang ginagawa natin, ina-assume natin, ay siguro may magulong Pilipino dyan. Pero paano na ngayon yung totoong kwento? Ang nagkataon lang, we're listening to one side kasi siya yung may kakayahang mag-post ng paano naman yung side ng Pinoy na yun na baka mamaya mag-explain siya. I'm just saying dito sa atin, yung may power to manira, yun ang madalas lamang. Kasi tamo na yan, nakalagay niya, Filipinos, now we're assuming na siguro may may siraulong Pilipino dyan. Paano naman yung hearing both sides, di ba?
I Love Coffee says, I searched up the place and it showed that it's a gay cruise club. Hoy, we're like the number one. Then we're the number one clientele. Like, dude, that's right in our wheelhouse.
News Club.
Joy La in Melbourne says, so you mean that they can be racist because it's a private business? Is it racist? It is, right?
Oh, yeah, Filipinos
it's
eh.
racist, yes.
Yeah.
Ginawa mo siyang parang no deadly weapons, no sleepers, no Filipinos. Ganun tayo pare. Nakahilera tayo sa mga pinagbabawal doon. And dapat yan ang mga nagagayat ang mga senador.
I think
Yan
when
ang mga
Jordan says,
pinaglalaban. Dapat yan tayo sa harapan ng pinto niyan.
Jordan says there are private masseuses. Is that what's the plural for masseuse? Hindi ako yung
Masay?
maspa.
No, I don't know.
May mga private masahistas. There we go. Dito sa Sydney, and ayaw nila ng Middle Eastern, Indian, and African due to their bad experiences. And yeah, they can put that there.
Eto, masahista. Eto, di ba home service yung mga masahista sa amin. Nagkukwento lang sila. Sir, ang pinakamahirap, sir, masahihin yung mga ibang nasyon na may mga amoy, may mga putok, o kaya mga bastos. Pero, wala silang magawa kasi business is business. Nireklamo lang nila.
That's the thing.
Mga
It
ganun.
could be bad business, though, if
Diba?
you allow. I think their
Kaya
mindset is
nga.
it'll be bad for business if we
Yun
allow
nga.
this. Look, guys, is it racist? It's close. I don't know if it's full on. It's easy for us to get mad because we get mad about this stuff. But remember, there are a variety of reasons why people, nationalities, races get banned. I think in
No.
sports. Well, look, I think in sports, if you carry the Russian flag on if you play against that banner, it has nothing to do with you as a human being, but because of the way they've behaved towards the Ukraine, they're not allowed to play in certain things like the Olympics. So they'll go in nationless. It's not a one-to-one example, but I'm saying you can get banned for just being associated with a country.
Ako racist mo. Sorry, interrupt kita. Bakit?
Yeah.
Sabihin natin, yung logic natin na maingay ang mga Pinoy, kaya niya binan. Paano pag may ibang maingay? Ano yung tolerance level niya? Dadami ba yung listahan na yun? Pag naman may mag-ingay na Japanese? Filipinos, Japanese. Ang ibig ko sabihin, I don't think hindi yan dahil sa isang insidente. Kasi kung lahat ng insidente, paano pag involved na ba ibang nationality? Dadagdagan niya ba yung listahan yan? I don't think so. Paano pag halimbawa taga-Korea ang nag-ingay? Dadagdag niya ba? Ibig sabihin,
I think it's about sample
pag Americans yan, I don't think masusulat nila na bawal ang Americans.
Based on what, Lex? Based on what?
Hindi, ibig sabihin, pag sinulat niya ng Filipinos, kasi sinabi niya maingay, halimbawa assuming maingay ang Filipinos, kaya nilagay niya Filipinos, paano pag ibang nationality ang nag-ingay? Isusulat niya ba yung additional na Halimbawa, Amerikano naman yung nag-ingay. Sasabihin niya ba dyan, next list, babaguhin niya ba yung listahan niya na may naka-encounter ako maingay din dito, Americans, Filipinos and Americans? I don't think so. May racist yan kasi kayang-kaya niya ang Pinoy dahil meron tayong kinakaya-kaya yung nasyon natin kaya kaya niya isulat yung Pilipinos.
I
don't think kung may nanggulo diyan na Amerikano, I don't think Americans ibaban niya. What I'm saying is, lahat sa sinasakay yung logic nyo na ang marami kasi nakikita sa playback, tayo kasi mga Pinoy minsan ganito yung lahi natin Pero ibig sabihin, paano nga, kung halimbawa, decision na establishment yun, paano pag ibang nationality? Napaka-bully kasi natin.
I think it's based on sample size. When you're going to put somebody, like you're going to put a race as, if we use the word ban.
Yun ang offensive sa akin. Kasi, I don't think.
Yeah, but like, look,
if this is even real.
Yeah, if it's again, we're under the thing. Like, let's pretend it's real. With some of the stuff that the examples that people are putting on playback, we have no idea if that's real or not. But let's just take them for their word. If there are masajistas that say, hey, no Indian people and no Middle Eastern people and no African people, let's say we will use stereotypes. It is a body odor thing. It's a body odor thing. They have a large sample size that says, hey, that's just the predominant issue with this group of people. We don't want to put our hands on them.
Babalik ulit ako sa sign. Bakit ang sample size ng may body odor is that nationality? Ba't hindi nila sinulat doon? Ang ginawa nila, body odor. Pagdating sa Pilipino, biglang naging naging proper noun ka? I'm just saying, maybe, hindi to ako rin, ibig sabihin, may something wrong talaga sa Filipino as a nationality kung ba't tayo ginaganyan-ganyan. Siguro, kayang-kaya nila tayo mawala doon sa business nila kasi alam nilang wala naman tayong kakayang magbayad because we're considered as a third world country. Hindi nila magagawa yan sa alam nilang magbabayad ng Kaya dapat, ako, more on a wake-up call. Dapat ma-challenge tayo kasi nakakainis yun Biro mo, mag-ingay ka tapos Filipinos kagad ang ruling. Kung totoo yan, sama, I'm just saying, assuming totoo to. Pero nakaka-offend lang yung pagka nag-ingay yung Filipino ang ruling. Pero pag ibang bansa, don't be noisy.
If this
ganun.
is real, of course it's offensive. And I think as a business owner, especially in the age of social media, it's not wise to single out a nationality like this.
Oh.
If you had an issue with, say, like a body odor thing, the rule could be, you need to maybe take a shower before you lie down for your massage or something like that. You don't single out like countries. It's gonna make the rounds and it's not gonna be good for your business.
People single out countries though more often I think than you guys think. And look, I'm with you that they should have just put and I said it already, bawal maingay in Korean or whatever the hell language or country is going to use, say, instead of Filipinos, if maingay yung problema. But again, this happens more than you think. Whether it be in an Olympic context, in a sports context, in a spa context, in a masajista context, there are so many examples of this that I think you don't realize.
Pero pag ako nakita ko yung sarili ko, nandun ako sa Filipino na yun, ma-offend ako, may ma-offend ako kasi, look at the bright side, at least hindi ako may body odor kasi na-separate na yung Filipino eh. Body odor, Filipino, ibig sabihin hindi tayo mabaho. Kaya lang, meron din sa rules na walang maingay. Parang may nakalagay din eh, kung babasahin natin kayo na, at mag-follow kayo ng rules. Ibig sabihin, hindi tayo may kaya lang, tayo, meron dyan, violent people. Dapat kung may Filipinos dyan, violent people, dapat.
How can you be dead and drunk at the same time?
Hindi ko alam eh. Hindi ko alam.
What does it say? Dead drunken?
Dead drunk.
Ako wake up call sa atin yan.
man.
Dapat ang image natin ang baguhin natin sa buong mundo.
Okay, let's meet halfway. Let's have businesses go, hey, stop singling out certain races, and then let's have the certain races go, hey, remember you're representing not just yourself, but you're a larger population of people when you're a minority in another country. Because I think the responsibility falls on both. Because these things can happen. It is not a perfect world. These things can happen. There will be judgment.
Yeah.
And that judgment will be based on how one person behaves, and then if you're not intelligent enough as a business or as a individual judger, you're going to go, well, they're all like that. And we do that on the show too. I mean, it happens way more than you think.
Hindi, ang bait kasi natin Pinoy. Itong gusto kong sabihin. Pag sa ibang bansa, may ginawa tayong kalokohan, ang lakas ng loob na sabihin Filipino. Pag dito naman sa bansa natin ginawa, hindi naman tayo gumaganyan. Ano tayo? Sige na, bisita yan eh. So, may something sa mindset natin na tayo sa pagbubuli. So, dapat talaga mabago natin yan. Na maglagay tayo ng pride sa sarili natin. Sa tingin ko, wake up call yan.
Anita in Amsterdam says the Russian sports example is not actually a good comparison. I didn't say it was a one-on-one. It's apples and oranges. I absolutely agree. It's apples and oranges, Anita. Maybe I talked too fast for your comprehension level, but I said there are examples where people will be outright banned for the flag that they carry, for the kind of people that they are, and all of that stuff. It happens way more than you think. That's my point. Whether right or wrong. I mean, I don't think anyone's going to say it's right, but they're exercising their right to do it. You exercise our right to talk about it if this were true. We're going to exercise our right to not go there and tell people not to go there. And the business is going to go, yep, we're going to be fine without you guys. And then everybody's going to move on.
Lex,
they're able to flex that, and they'll dare you to go, let's see if it has an effect on our bottom line. And you know what? It's not.
Lex, you've been traveling a lot. Have you experienced anything like this in all your travels?
Ako personally, yung ugali ko medyo dapat kong baguhin kasi ito yung ugaling Pinoy.
Love the
ugaling Pinoy.
self-awareness.
Pag may totoo, na-realize ko bakit? May nag-uusap na tao, ang tendency ng Pinoy, i-excuse yung yuyo ko para dumaan. Tayo lang gumagawa nun, napansin ko.
Oh.
Yung albawa may nanood yung may dadaanan kang dalawang tao, wala kang magagawa. Ang gagawin ng Pinoy, yung parang, excuse me. May ganun akong ugali na binabago ko rin na pwede ka naman dumaan. Kasi daanan naman talaga yun. Yung bang, siguro, isa rin sa mga natin yun, sa ugali natin na dapat natin baguhin. Ayun. Ayun lang.
Dude, we again, not one-to-one comparisons, but we do this so much in our lives. Like, I refuse to have a DDS friend. That's just because of your political belief. You're not my friend, period. Easy, done.
You mean the discrimination
Is it wrong?
thing?
Did I judge you on your character? No, kind of. Well, maybe. I could justify that in my brain. Do I don't care if you're a nice person or not? Don't care. You DDS? Not my friend, period. Out. I'm exercising that. And if you don't like it, then don't be my friend either.
Siguro yun yung dapat natin baguhin na bilang
Everybody does it.
nation.
Everybody does it. And again, not saying it's right. It is realistic.
No, yeah, I mean, everyone has their prejudices, I suppose.
Yeah, and we exercise the hell out of it. Like, a lot. So, that's all. Hey, let's boycott it. Whatever. I mean, it's hard to say let's boycott it because they don't want us there. Let's tell our friends who are non-Filipinos to boycott it. Right? It's a gay club. You can't be straight when you go in there. Hey, that's not fair. It's like, no, who cares, man? Oh, jeez. But look, I'm going to go back to it. There is also a sense of responsibility that all countries should have, even first world countries. This is not a third world thing, man. I promise you, this is not a third world thing because there's a lot of other third world countries, and ours was isolated as specifically Filipinos. A lot of other third world countries around the world, probably more than there are first world. And there are a lot of first world country tourists that are assholes. Like, God, they're awful, right? I don't think that's it. It's probably a stereotype based on a sample size that they've been affected by, and they singled out Filipinos because Filipinos pissed them off for whatever reason.
There's got to be a reason. There's got to be, not that it justifies, something like this, I don't think, but...
It is a business reason too. You think?
Sure.
It's got to be a business.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure. 100%. All right, let's take a break. When we come back, we'll have more of the show. You listen to Good Times here at Magic 89.9. Don't go way back after this.
Good times.
6:54 on this Wednesday morning. You're listening to Good Times here at Magic 89.9. Three of us. Alex is back after being gone for what feels like about a month. I mean, it's gonna feel like a month.
3 hours nga lang tulog ko eh. 3 hours lang tulog ko.
Well, which is good though, because when you get on the plane for another long flight, maybe you can knock out on the airplane the entire time. I kind of like to do that. Like, Sam, when you travel long distances, do you try to stay up late as much as you can so when you get to the airplane, you're out like a light?
I don't. I'm also just not a good sleeper on the plane, so I'm just like, whatever. I'll just deal with whatever.
Napanood ko nga sa plane yung 500 Days of Summer. Nainis ako sa pelikula. Ngayon ko lang napanood yun.
Oh, really? Oh, that's right. You do have those. You have those reaction reviews for movies from the past.
3 years, yes. Kasalanan ng girl yun. Ayos eh, no? Ngayon lang ako nag-react. Anyway, pero, by the way, Sam.
Yes?
Happy 35th anniversary sa Zion Christian Mission Center.
Oh, thank you so much, Lex.
I already sent yung video.
Thank you.
Pero natuwa ako kasi they're giving pala free Bible lessons.
Yes,
so,
they
yun
are.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, unprompted. I love you for this.
Yes, gusto ko lang sabihin kasi yun ang mga inano ko dun sa airplane eh. Kailangan mo lahat ng tulong pag sasakay sa aeroplano.
Thanks, Lex. Thank you.
Ay, mabilis lang, dahil sa topic kanina, sa mga Pinoy na nasa Canada, ayun lang masasabi ko, lahat sila magandang example dun sa Canada. They have their own business. They're parang magandang example sila. So, salamat sa mga taga-Canada na nagpakain sa akin sa lahat ng mga Filipino restaurant. Nagbigay sa akin ng mga merchandise nila. Yan, salamat sa inyo.
Awesome.
Also, happy birthday to Alvin, who joins us from New Zealand every morning. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Alvin. Fantastic.
Sakit ng 500 Days of Summer. Sorry. Naawa ako sa
20 years old.
Naawa ako sa guy. Buti na lang may redemption sa dulo. Si Autumn. Naiyak ako sa aeroplano, promise. Naawa ko eh. Kasi in love yung guy eh. Paasa kasi itong girl.
Lex, this movie's 20 years old.
Alam ko. Gusto ko lang mararamdaman na bago sa akin yung feeling na yun. Doon lang ako nakatapos ng pelikula na tabi ko, can I have some water?
Don't spoil it daw.
Sorry.
Oh my God. Even if you spoil, like, oh yeah, that's right. He did have a girl at the end, someone else. Summer Finn, I believe, is her name. Hey, one of the stories we have yet to tackle on the show, and I'm not going to go to real in-depth stuff, but it's this YouTuber, Vitali, who has been arrested in the Philippines, and, just kind of all the fanfare that's come along with this, and him now, I don't know if he's going to spend, what is it, like 18 months, maybe more, up to 3 years or something in a...
Ayaw tanggapin ng dalawang bansa.
Prison. Yeah, the United States don't want him. The Russians don't want him. I mean, that's racist.
Alam mo masama ka talaga kung magkaawa yung bansa. Ayaw ka pareho tanggapin. Doon ka sa kabila. Ayoko rin dyan, ha?
But, I was trying to think about it. Because, I mean, tarantado talaga yung gago na to. He's really a terrible human being, right? You can say tarantado.
Combo ng tarantado gago yun. Galing ah.
Ang gago na to. Yeah, it's just wanted to double up on him. Do we have a tarantadong influencer equivalent na Pilipino? Do we have one? Like we don't.
Dati si Rendon. Dati.
Rendon doesn't. He's just a douchebag. He doesn't do. He's just coops, diba? He actually doesn't really do this level of tarantadong influencer. And by the way, isn't he your friend, Lex?
Hindi naman. Nagka-interact lang kami.
Okay.
Depende kung ano sasabihin mo kasunod na sentence dyan. Kasi babaguhin ko yung salita ko.
I don't know the guy. I was gonna ask you.
Yung nakakatawa dyan, kaibigan mo ba si ano? Depende kung ano pag-uusapan natin. Pag masama, hindi
But is he, he's the first person I thought about when I wrote down this question. They're probably gonna say that.
What's his content like again?
He's just a dick. I mean, just narcissist dick type of thing, but not really Vitaly. Not that level of
Iba naman.
kind of obnoxious pranks and stealing motorcycle or attacking people, all that stuff. But do we have an equivalent to Vitaly here amongst our influencers?
Wala eh.
I don't think we push the envelope that much.
Hindi kasi sila. Sila nag-ano sa grupo nila, parang ganun. Pwede yun, sila. Pero hindi
Showbiz
sila...
Bro says si Makagago. Is
if
he
the name
one
is
that
any
does
indication.
He's so
Right.
properly advertised.
Yeah.
Si Makagago ba yung... He's the smaller kind of... Sorry to say pangit. He's the one that does... I could have sworn I just saw a video of his recently.
Oh yeah? And it didn't leave a mark, so maybe not, G enough for you.
Yeah. It's just like dumb it's almost more jackass than it is out attacking other people.
Right.
Wait, I gotta start catching up here on some of these answers. Sian. I'm assuming you're talking about Sian Gaza.
Oh my gosh,
no?
is he still influencing?
But that's not it either.
Hindi, nawala siya ng konti nung pinatulan siya niya.
Yeah, they're just irritating, but they're not actually tarantado. It's just kind of, they're stupid. Everybody's just saying Rendon. I mean, unless I'm missing out on an example that we do not have one.
And then now that, we've set an example with this guy, I guess no one's going to do this.
Yeah, or
Like, you could go
ours
to jail.
We wouldn't. I just don't think we would ever go this far. So any spas out there that want to ban us, just FYI, we're not going to cause violence and trouble. The worst we'll do is Rico Mayrover punching the Stonehenge. Okay, that's all. Okay, that's all. That's about as far as we're gonna go in stupidity. Yes.
I think so.
Okay.
Just as a people, I don't think we do this.
Yeah, we're pretty well behaved. We have to pump ourselves up a little bit. Hey, I got another quick question, and we have our top of the hour break coming up here. I was walking around the other day, and I don't know if it's a Pinoy thing for me or what, or maybe it's just me as a person. But when people are taking a picture, so they're taking a picture of their friends or their family, and then of course they're 10 steps away, 15 steps away. It creates that kind of imaginary force field around, hey, don't walk in front of this.
Like, don't get in the shot. You mean like...
Don't get in the shot. That's what's the etiquette about that? Because I stop and I'm like, oh, go, take a picture. Sorry. And then there are others that just walk right through it. Like, what? This is not your area. I'm just going to walk right through it.
Fully knowing that they're trying to take a picture?
Yeah, but...
Because I can see how you can accidentally do that.
If it's a high traffic area... a high traffic area, is the burden on the people taking a picture to either hurry the hell up or don't do that? Or is it the burden on the person to go, okay, we're all going to experience this at one point in our lives. Let me give them their moment.
Well, you should hurry din naman if you're taking a picture.
Ako parang siya, tinginan. Ako tinginan pakiramdaman.
Feel.
May mga kasi nakita mo pag yung taong alam mong sige na po, dana po kayo. Minsan naman alam mong may mga tao na okay lang, sige, go ahead, may ganun eh. Hindi talaga siya parang general rule na may mga lugar talaga na may mga taong nasa feel yung parang maghihintay ito ng konti. Ay, ito hindi. Sige, bilisan. Yung parang ganun. Sa akin ganun.
Or like if the...
Elisa says, yeah, the burden is on the people taking the picture, especially in high volume traffic area. Okay, the burden of what? To either hurry up.
Oh,
but
bilisan.
but if a person decides to cross, are they in the wrong?
No.
But you can't fault them either, I think.
Yeah, you can, right?
Yeah.
So they're not in the wrong.
Wala. Una-una daanan yun, nagpa-picture ka. Tapos pag may krumos, wala kang ano. Bilisan mo na lang talaga.
But like, can't both parties be considerate na lang na parang, okay, I'll hurry up, but like,
I think that's what Alex is saying, right?
Yeah.
Oo nga, yun nga. May ganun eh. May
at
mukha
each
ng tao na alam mong, ay to. Ano to? Hindi to magpapa. Gagawa ng issue to. Daan na po muna kayo. Sige na po. Tapos pag nakita ko mabait, yung mabait ang ano eh, ma'am, sige lang, take your time. Di ba?
Pero ako matagal ako eh, magpa-picture eh. Like when I'm the one taking, because I'm going to take 35 shots.
You?
This angle, down to that angle. Hindi may tao dumadaan. Teka lang. Hintayin natin. Okay, out of the shot. Go. You know,
Matyaga ka.
Forever to get those things done.
Matyaga ka mo.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know this about
Ako bilang
you.
pinipicturean ha. Ako hindi kumukuha ng picture. Ako yung pinipicturean. Ako yung nahihiya madalas eh. Yung
Oo nga.
picture. Bilisan na natin. Bilisan na natin. Okay na yan. Kuha ka ng 5. Tingnan natin. Piliin na lang natin.
Mohan, you're talking about you taking pictures of other people, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I enjoy taking pictures of people. I don't like being in pictures, but I enjoy taking them. And when I do, I'm the one that takes forever because
Oh my
I'm not the and then move on. I'm like, okay, we're gonna take 25.
Don't have a photo shoot naman.
And I'm gonna do it like this, vertical. I'm gonna do it sideways, and then I'm gonna do it with the camera on the bottom to make it look like you have extra long neck. I'm gonna do it all. Up here, down here, get it kung may dumadaan, I'll wait. So hintayin na lang natin yung sa likod. Okay, wala na, let's go. I'm that dude.
No, I think the standard is maybe mga 4 shots. Sige. You can do all the orientations that you want. Fine. But don't do like, don't do like 10 safety shots of each.
Malaki utang na loob sa'yo ng Tanduay sa alang ESQ, Samo. Dahil pinaganda mo yung ibig sabihin ng long neck. Dati, pagka narinig mo yung long neck, sa mga hinginam yun, bili ka long neck. Ikaw nagpataas ng kaya sinabi mo, no? Long neck. Ay,
Yeah, that's right.
dati, pagtamba yan, bili ka long neck. Ngayon, Sam, thank you, Sam.
Well,
for putting
you're
class sa
welcome.
long neck.
Team long.
All right. We got ako Team Thick. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have more of the show, hour number 2, right after this. Don't go away.
Good times.
And on this Wednesday morning with Alex back in, well, not in studio, but back on the show after his travels. We're going to lose him again, I think, for a couple more weeks. And then hopefully it all comes back down to normalcy. Samo, what do you want to bring up? I know you were talking about, or Alex was talking about the anniversary.
Big heart.
We are celebrating this weekend on the 14th. It'll be the 35th founding anniversary of Zion Christian Mission Center. It is a theology center that gives out free Bible classes. Anybody can sign up. Please do. You can visit the Facebook page, Zion Christian Mission Center PH on Facebook. This poster, though, is for a Southeast Asia Bible seminar that's happening on the 14th as well, 8 p.m. You can sign up for free. It's happening online, and our speaker will be from Malaysia. I'm really looking forward to this one. And you're all invited. And the app is still in the Play Store, ZCMC SPS on the Play Store, coming soon to the App Store. Yeah. Bow.
Sorry, it was a little loud on the background noise. Alex, I know you told us about your stops, but outside of Europe, you're also going to the Middle East, I think, right? Or,
Yes. Yes, ito. Yeah, lab trip, Europe tour. Maraming salamat muna sa Canada. Last month sa US. Ngayon, Canada kakatapos lang. Maraming salamat sa lahat ng mga nanood, sa lahat ng mga sumuporta, sponsors, pati yung yung promoter ko. Napakagaling. So nagpapasalamat ako. Nakakasana yung next year. Babalik tayo dyan. Okay. Lab Trip Europe Tour 2025 with Israel Benobra and Yuki Orikoshi simula sa June 15. Andyan tayo sa Romania. June 20, nandyan tayo sa Antwerp, June 21, nandiyan tayo sa Amsterdam. Maraming salamat kay Rhea. Rhea, salamat sa suporta. So, kita-kita tayo dyan. Bukas ang alis ko. And sa Dubai, nandiyan ako sa June 29. Kasama si Kay Brosas, Ethel Buba, Giselle Sanchez, si Tuesday Vargas and Ima Dumagay. And then sa end of July, nandiyan ako sa Japan. Kasama ang comedy crew. July 25, 26, and 27. Sa Doha, August 8. Sa Singapore, September 27. And New Zealand, October 15, 16, 17. Watch out for all the details. At malapit na ulit ang birthday show ko kung saan gagawin natin ang ating Netflix special. Maraming salamat sa inyo, guys.
All right. Oh, geez. Let's see here. Oh, yep. Playback.tv is the app that I would love for you guys to download and join us live. It's always good to interact with everybody and see us on video. I believe Kay is here. I don't know if she's going to show up. She said she was going to drop by and say hello. Hopefully, we'll see her make an appearance as well as Mara.
She's supposed to be in studio today.
Yeah, I think Mara was supposed to be in studio. So,
Alex, what are you eating?
Pandesal.
A lot.
You've been eating pandesal for an hour.
I know.
Not even exaggerating.
Really surprised at how much you can eat, Lex. It is a lot of food. You seem to be quite the fan of pandesal. We kind of bring it up a little bit. Would you call yourself a pandesal connoisseur? Or I'm sure those two words have never been put together. Pandesal aficionado.
I love it.
A pandesal expert.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes. Bakit? Kasi ang tinapay dapat sinusuportahan niya lang yung palaman.
Hindi siya
Dapat
yung
di
main
siya naka-stand alone.
character.
Oo.
Oh my God, the Siopaw main character for me is that tinapay though, man.
Yun nga. Ganon?
The siopaw bread though, parang it's like devoid of
Mantaw?
all nutrition. It's like
Who cares about nutrition? When did I care about nutrition?
Siniraan na naman ang Koreano.
sorry.
When did I care about
I'm just
nutrition?
saying. No, I know you're in it for the flavor and the texture and stuff, but I mean, as breads go, it's like, oh my gosh, super refined.
Isn't kind of all bread generally not like the best thing for you anyway?
Well, there is sourdough, which apparently is very good for you. Well, not very good. I don't know.
Sourdough.
Better.
Saka, alam mo yung sourdough, wala namang, ano ba yun, maasim ba siya? Huwag niyang gamitin yung salit. Huwag siyang gagamit ng utang na loob. Huwag niyang gagamit ng pangalan nung wala naman kayong...
No, sourdough is maasim. Like that's why it's called
Talaga ba?
May konting asim.
dough. Yeah.
But anyway.
Expression lang yun, it's sourdough. Anyway.
Is that the first thing you miss when you're away? Pandesal?
Kayo namimiss ko. Boom! 500 days of summer.
You should be away
Oh my
more.
God. Oh my God. All right, so here's what I kind of want to get to. We do a lot of, we have expertise on this show in the different aspects of our lives. I think that's what we've always said we like about this group is we're all kind of in our own fields, pretty successful individually, and then we kind of put together, it's awesome. But outside of stand-up comedy, Lex, Sam, outside of maybe, translations and hostings and all the great things, radio, you're fantastic. God, you're so good here. What would you, I guess, fill in the blank, and I want everybody to answer this too, not just us, but come to me if you need advice on this. That's not related to our work. Kasi medyo obvious we're experts. Like, if I needed pandesal advice, Alex, am I really going to you?
Yes.
You are my resource person.
Yes, sinasawsaw ko pa lang sa kape yun. Mura pa yung tinapay pa siya, wala pa siyang hangin.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
10 centavos pa lang ha. 10 centavos pa lang ang pandesal. Hindi ko akalain sasabihin ko to.
So answer the question. Come to me if you need advice on this. And I would like everybody to answer this as well on playback. We come to you for what? SOFC. Come to me if you want to learn how to be chismosa. By the way, SOFC just said, hey, Mo, that article you talked about regarding Spanish citizenship is true. She just got her Spanish passport, I think is what she was saying earlier. So, yeah, Filipinos, you're give green lit to head over there. come to me if you need advice on this. Samo, what is it for you?
I guess the obvious answer is food, but I don't feel like I'm,
Yeah,
like
let's not try to be obvious. Let's try not to be obvious.
right. I would love to say Bible, but that wouldn't be me. It would be Zion Christian Mission Center. So I can't claim that either. I'm working on it.
Okay. Are you telling me you're so one-sided? You're just a dominant radio DJ and nothing else? Come on now, girl.
I know there's got to be something. At the moment, it would be like what? Breakfast lugaw. If you want the best breakfast lugaw, I think I can give you some advice on that.
You guys, are you telling me, the both of you, for all of the brilliance that you have in your field, the next best thing you do is lugaw and pandesal? It's the next best
Breakfast
thing.
is very important.
Oh my
Ito, matutulungan kitang umanap ng mga pagkaing masarap sa Pilipinas, sa Metro Manila.
Oh.
Yan.
That's
Oo,
okay.
yung
That's
yung
oh my
mga mura, ha?
gosh.
Si
No,
Mara
I
pala.
could see you on the thing. You're such a dork.
Hi! We were looking
Alam mo yung
for
kasama
you.
mo sa call center? Yung call center na late? Magpapatawa na lang para ma-distract yung team lead niya.
Oh my God, Nara. Okay, yeah. So
Good
really,
morning.
as Mara gets settled in, and we'll get our camera here in a second. And I don't want to jump off topic because we're so notorious for that. Durian, Samo, Karen is yours.
I'm an expert at eating it. I will eat it all. Okay.
Yeah.
But do I have any expertise? Like, can I talk about it with any kind of authority? I don't think so. Would you consider yourself a durian expert? Because you like it, Mara.
Expert ako sa edits mo.
What?
Edits.
I'm so intrigued. Okay, tell me, what about the tite are you so good at?
What?
Alaga si Mo Twister, pinatulan yung
It kind of sounded
yung
like
one-liner ko.
it kind of sounded like you were saying you're an expert at his.
Ay, na-surprise ako. Hindi nagkonta si Sam eh. Akala ko magagalit nung time mapupunta.
Nako.
Let me. Yung mga hygiene. Tapos yung make it longer. To make it longer. Di ba mo?
How do you? Oh my! Lex, you are an expert on how to make it's longer. You're wasting your time with your number one
Hindi.
Netflix specials and your little
Hindi.
shows in Port Maclang to. You
Wala.
need to start a business.
Wala ang gagawin ng mga chemical, kundi yung mga technique, yung mga lang, yung mga
Oh, sige, go. Sample. Anong
yung
technique
mo,
para...
di ba, ahitin
go.
mo para mas lumalim yung base. Di ba?
Team Long does not approve of this, by the way.
No. Saka kung halimbawa, ako, meron din halimbawa, di ba sa babae may cleavage, sila, yung parang mini-makeupan nila yung cleavage to ano?
Ay, yung may contouring, the contouring.
Oo, ang etis
Do
may
they do
contour.
that?
Yes,
I'm not
shadowing
to
din
say
yan
this
mo.
word.
Is
Sabi
there
ko sa'yo.
cleavage? Is there cleavage contour?
Di ba meron?
Yeah, parang,
see?
parang there's like, you can highlight some parts of it. You
And
can contour the...
Yeah, you can contour the top to make it
Oo,
look.
sa edits meron din doon, may contouring.
Can we finally agree that if you are contouring your cleavage, that is really not about your self-esteem? That's about attracting other guys. Yes? Because the makeup things like, well, no, I do it for myself. I don't do it to be impressive for others. But can we get realistic about the cleavage though? At least if you're putting makeup on to give the illusion of bigger cleavage, that's really to draw attention from other people. No.
But what if a pronounced cleavage just gives you a little boost?
It's part of the presentation. Like my makeup artist does it to my arms.
Oh, arms is another thing.
And the clavicle, the shoulder.
Cleavage though.
I think you're...
Who's staring at that?
Alam mo, gawa
Wait, I have a question, Mara. Because I have a feeling the answer is yes. Do you stare at girls' cleavages going, wow?
Oh, so during the playoffs at PKL
Honor of Kings.
Honor of Kings. I was talking. They had some KOL, some influencers there, and then this girl like literally had like a low hanging tank top, and I'm trying not to look, and I couldn't. My eyes were going there, and I'm like hitting myself in the head internally, like stop looking, and I couldn't look at her face. My eyes were going down because it's so big. I couldn't.
Babae ka.
Oo,
Tapos
Tumitingin
Honor.
ako sa edits ni Alex all day. Ang ganun lang ako.
easy.
Ew.
Dapat talaga it's about time maglabas ng ng parang makeup line or kaya yung parang line para sa edits naman. Di ba yung parang,
what?
di ba?
You don't want to conceal anything.
I don't know if that will work because you're sweating.
Hindi, parang linis, yung to, more on the hygiene din.
It's gonna look like libag kasi there's sweat.
May penny wash naman dati yun, Lex, di ba?
Oh, pero ibig sabihin talagang pupunta ka sa isang lugar tapos ilalapag mo yung edits mo tapos alam mo yun parang di ba yung parang facial. May facial naman. Why? It's a part ng body yun.
Do you
Diba,
remember Mo, we had a caller in the podcast. I forgot what it's called where they put it in the cup and then they use a straw and then they blow bubbles and then it went swollen and then he thought he had an STD.
What he did? What?
I have no idea.
They put it in a bowl and then it's supposed to be something. Then they blow bubbles through a straw. I forgot what it's called. I didn't know that existed until the podcast. And then it went swollen or something.
What is this, like a kink or something?
Oh, it could be a sensation, right? When if you put your penis in a bowl and then you blow bubbles
Not
on it.
the
bubble
other
titi?
the balls.
Oh,
It's so weird. But yeah, we had a caller telling us that.
Huh.
I was like, what?
Bubble Teepee is my favorite new band. Please welcome on stage, Bubble Teepee.
no.
Oh, in arms.
Honor
So
of
the topic, Mara, is come to me if you need advice on this outside of the obvious things. Now,
Supplements.
Mara, the first thing, supplements, kind of health related things. So let's not kind of use that answer. How about something else? What do you think people should come to get advice from you on?
What's that? Farting.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, it could be. It might be toilet related.
No, I don't want to be associated with toilet
Yeah, but it's true,
stuff.
girl.
In my time hanging
Let me read
out.
some while we're waiting. Iron Wolf says guns. 8 times 7 is a good one. Pagkain ng aso. Come to me if
really?
you want advice on pagkain ng aso. I love this answer. Accounting, that's probably related to your job, though. Everybody else has kind of put that there. Come to me if you need advice. I would say maybe for me, airline miles. Maximizing your airline miles.
People
I
are
feel
saying
really strongly about this.
People are saying perfume for you.
Yeah, perfume as well, but that's very subjective. Body chemistry and all of that stuff play a massive role in what fits a person. But maybe knowing the seasons on when to wear. There is kind of a etiquette between the seasons. If you wear this on this time of the
etiquette?
The year.
Really?
Oh yeah, there's an etiquette. Yeah, no gourmands in the summertime. They can make people get really upset. You go with your greens and your freshies, as they call it in the hobby. There's a whole thing on that. Cedric says, come to me for computer issues and piracy. Full HD up and up only. Really good one, Cedric. And that's true. Taho. Oh, man, I think I'm out of the game too long. I think I'm a little too long out of the game too much.
I would love taho right now.
That.
I mean, is there because it's like what? Taho is 3 components, right? There's the tofu, there's the syrup, and there's the sago. Right?
Yeah, but eating it and going, okay, this is high quality. Like, this is high level. I mean, look, pandesal is the same. Pandesal is so basic. It's pandesal. But Alex is a pandesal expert. And I believe it to be true. Iris says, I'm a
okay.
doctor.
That's a good
but
point.
come to me. I'm a doctor. But come to me if you need advice because I'm an expert at showbiz chismis.
Sample ng expertise ko sa pandesal. Walang kwentang pandesal pag wala yung nalalaglag ng mga yung mga
Ay, yung parang powder.
Oh, pag wala yan.
Dead skin.
That's boring. Man.
parang dead skin.
Yan ang mga isang tip.
Anong dead skin? Ah, yes.
Dead skin.
Yes,
Or
like it's
just kind of
shedding
thing.
itself,
Yes.
you know?
Really?
Iba talaga si
that's
Sabo, pinapa-social talaga ito yung pagkain. Di ba yung sago? Di ba yung taho? There are 3 components. The soy, the syrup, the bomb.
Shedding. No, but without
Kaya
it, it's not
pandesal, ano pandesal ko? Yung
pandesal.
shredding?
You're right. Without it, it's like a dinner roll. That's not pandesal.
Di ba?
Yeah.
Di ba? Dinner roll.
Prefrontal cortex. Speaking of taho, they have a taho now on Trader Joe's. No, they don't. It's a hack. You have to buy. It's made of 2 components.
Yes. Elaborate mo.
It's they don't sell them at Trader Joe's. You actually have to make it based on 2 other things that don't actually make taho. It's a TikTok thing. Everybody knows about that one already. Karylle says, yeah, come to me for dog nutrition. Ali says, come to me if you need advice on bipolar disorder. It's always dangerous if you're not an actual psychologist. Says PC specs. That's a good one, man. You need somebody in your life that'll tell you that.
Yeah.
I mean,
you're
airline
an IT
miles.
person.
Airline miles and credit card points. Guys, can I know this is a little self-promoting and stuff, but I am telling you, there is massive benefit in upping your airline miles and credit card points knowledge. You get the benefits are really, really worth the effort in learning.
Can you give us a quick 101?
No.
Or like a
they're
super
all
basic,
different.
like, you know, for someone who knows nothing, what are the...
Don't buy anything without going to the website of the credit card or airline card. I don't care what it is. It could be pharmaceutical stuff, groceries, or whatever. You can accumulate way more points on stuff that you're going to buy anyway. And before you know it, at the end of the year, you have 3 or 4 free flights.
Wow.
You're going to buy it anyway. You're going to buy it anyway. Do it.
So you have to have a credit card that will translate to miles and just use that.
Yeah, well, I mean, there are credit cards that are specific to an airline. And if you get one of those, you'd be surprised at how quickly you can rack up stuff.
So get a credit card that's with air miles, not the cashback, not the...
Yeah, I mean, again, for me, like that's a personal preference. Some people don't like credit cards generally, and I completely get it. The interest rates are crazy. But if you're really responsible and you like flying and, you know, all those things, and you can be loyal to an airline, dude, it's monster once you kind of get it going. If you can kind of master it, it's really, really impressive how you can do it. What else here? Cool to says cameras. Elisier says NBA fantasy tips. Man, that's me as well. Like, oh my goodness, I'm addicted to that stuff. Mara, do you finally have an answer for this? Come to you if you need advice on what?
Maybe advice, but I'm not an expert on anything. I'm all of like, I have knowledge in many tiny things, but not an expert. Maybe crystals, meditation, rewiring the brain, things like
Crystals.
that. Yeah, spirituality. I love crystals. They've been around for like millions of years. I'm into that. I'm into those things.
I know. Ask her.
And cleavage. And cleavage.
No, not me, cleavage, no. No. But my makeup artists, they do contour my shoulders and then they put shiny stuff. So pag far away, it looks very shiny, like I put
like
oil, but it's not
glowing.
oil. It's glowing.
Yes.
The entire body's glowing.
Yes.
So if I'm standing next to you and I have a white shirt and we kind of just accidentally kind of rub elbows, is it going to be on me?
Maybe a little bit of shimmer. Maybe a little bit of shimmer.
Not
Pero
horrible.
hindi naman siya nalalaglag. Maybe if like I really rub it like this. Like ganon.
So Lex, gone are the days when uuwi ka tapos yung asawa mo sabi, ba't may makeup ka sa shirt mo? Because
Wala na.
everybody's wearing
Wala
makeup
na.
now. Yeah, everybody's wearing makeup.
Mga kwelyo. Pinaiiba na ang lokasyon niya. Hindi ko alam ba't laging may lipstick sa kwelyo.
Whoa.
Yeah, who's gonna...
Ba, doon ka na rumekta. Tignan mo mismo yung ano.
Oh!
Diba? Ang daming aksidente sa kwelyo. Yun talaga yung... Kaya nga expert ako doon, di ba?
Napunta yung
Sam,
lips sa kwelyo.
how many chickadinis can you fit on your neck?
I haven't tried, so I can't give you an exact number.
Oh, you're missing out.
Iba na,
man.
iba na.
I'm
Iba
no-
na ang sagutan ni Sampo ngayon. Hindi na siya matare, no? Hindi na matare ang sagutan ni
Open
Sampo.
now, open to the idea.
Oo, yung mga fresh pa parang, don't talk about that. Ngayon parang, I don't know.
We're allowed today.
I haven't tried. Ayos na Sampo Okay kasama?
Should be a way more, Alex, I think.
Love ka. Nood ka na 500 Days of Summer.
We got to take a break. When we come back, we'll have more of the show. Listen to Good Times here on Magic 89.9. Don't go way back after this.
Good times.
From 500 Days of Summer, it's Regina Spektor. God, I love Regina Spektor. I know she's kind of a weirdo, but I love this stuff.
It's a good song.
Oh, sorry. Play it again. Did you say you were crying on the airplane, Lex?
Yes, he did.
Naluwa lang naman ako.
Why?
Hindi sa 500 Days of Summer.
You were
Nakalabas na.
watching.
Pero naintindihan ko rin naman si Summer kasi hindi pala niya talaga naramdaman kay Guy yung ano.
So you're
Papakasal. Yes, Mara?
you like rom-coms.
Wala akong choice 10 hours ako doon sa aeroplano. Alam mo, manood ako doon ng mga violence, may involved ng mga plane crash.
John Wick, excommunicado. I was just watching it last night, that's why. Baba Yaga.
Look, Karylle was supposed to show up here, and I was trying to save this topic for her because I was going to use her as a jumping point. But she said, I'm glad my signal is bad because I think we got into that whole expert at Tita, si Alex. But I can kind of use Alex's crying scene watching 500 Days of Summer on the airplane to jump into this. Sam, okay, look. You're Korean, but you're just, where are you in the K-drama obsession? You're way lower than a lot of other people, right?
I think
I mean,
so.
you watch it, but you don't obsess over it.
I think so. Yeah. And I also know that once I start, I'm going to be like binge watching the thing, and I'm really trying not to do that. So
God, you're so anti-get addicted to anything, no?
I am. I don't think being
especially when it comes
addicted
to
is a good
shows,
thing.
like- It's a little bit of fun. Mara, and then with you, the K-drama, it's just non-existent, or are you a big fan?
I only watch, what is that, Captain Lee?
Oh, Crash Landing.
Crash Landing with my
Yeah, the fact that
tita.
you don't even know the title. shows exactly.
I forgot because it was
Just
a
the
while
biggest-
ago. And
Just the biggest Korean show of all time.
my boyfriend is dyslexic, so anything with subtitles, I don't watch anymore. And I'm a big anime. I was a big anime person, but then he can't read that fast. He's dyslexic, so.
So I saw this video, and I know a lot of guys do this where they'll video their girlfriend watching K-drama and how just it affects them. It's just hilarious at how invested some of these, I don't want to call them fanatics because that's a negative word there, but I mean, it's big. It's big, and people are crazy about it. Vin, let's play this video. Look at the crying level of this girl.
I saw this, I think.
This is the funniest thing. So here we go. Let's press play on this.
Hindi nakakaiyak talaga mga K-drama.
How many of you guys are like this?
Wait, nakakaiyak kaya yung tangerines?
I'm not saying it's not.
That's
I'm just saying,
tangerines.
do you look like Alex? Did you look like that with Summer?
Hindi
Friends?
naman. Hindi naman. Lalaking iyak naman yung lang, parang kunyari, yung lang, nag-moist lang yung mata, parang parang napuwing. Parang kunyari, kinamot lang yung mata. Hindi naman gano'n, nagulgul yun eh.
Gulgul. So nakakaiyak yung tangerines. Everyone's talking about it.
It is.
How bad are you with your K-drama emotions? Is the question I want to ask. Is it, a lot of people are raising their hands. How bad does it get for you?
I'm pretty sure
Play
I've
back that
ugly
TV session
cried.
times. You've ugly cried?
Yeah. And there's something about like the K-drama. Like, I don't know what, and I'm not even like a big crier in real life, but something about the K-drama, how it hits you, is different, as the kids like to say. It hits different. I don't know why.
I have a hard time with K-dramas because of the camera work. I've said this before, the slow motions and kind of the zoom in. I don't know if they still do that anymore.
But yeah, that's a very old style, I think.
Yeah. Once I saw that, I was out and I almost kind of written it off entirely. And the only ones that I will kind of give a chance are the non-made in Korean K-dramas. That's why you think your past lives and your pachinko, not made in Korea versions. And then I can watch those because it kind of doesn't have that. But I still see when people die, aren't they like dying in slow motion and like they get shot and all that? I'm like, oh, so
Hindi ako naiiyak sa ano. Hindi ako naiiyak sa, may umiiyak sa K-drama. Naiiyak ako sa nakakaiyak na yung mga simpleng dialogue na tumutira sa puso. O parang ganun.
Yeah, it's not even like the overly dramatic,
parang
big scenes.
hindi talaga siya na nag-iiyakan para umiyak ka, kundi yun. Pero sa camera na yun, galit na galit ako dyan kay Jerry Bruckheimer. Yung sa yung Armageddon, yung mga
I think I cried in Armageddon.
What is that?
Hindi.
Was it an alien invasion? What was it?
Hindi, yung nag-i-slow mo pa, yung pagpasok na doon sa ship, ganun pa sila. Slow mo, tapos style yan nila. Ang gusto ko talaga yung K-drama na na naiyak ako doon sa Crash Landing on You.
Yeah.
Hindi yung doon yung magkasama na sila. Magkasama na sila sa eventually nagkasama sila sa Switzerland. 'Di ba parang ganun. Magagaling umarte. Ito talaga masasabi ko, magagaling umarte yung mga nasa K-drama. Promise. Huling-huli ako doon.
I almost feel like I want to recommend movies and shows to Alex that I know are going to leave him just so affected, but they're old.
Oh yeah, you should. Para mag-cry fest siya, mag-isa.
First thing that comes to my mind is Bridges of Madison County.
Napanood ko na yun, si Clint Eastwood.
Oh.
Ay, yung humawak sa bukasan ng pinto si Oh my God, bumaba ka, hindi bumaba.
He died?
Easy.
Bumaba ka. Ano nangyari nang hindi bumaba? Do you know what?
Ano yun Other woman, parang yun?
Yeah, it's like a cheating. Meryl Streep. Robert Kincaid is his name, and she's at the door trying to. He's a National Geographic photographer. You got to watch it, man. It's fantastic. It's a good book too. I mean, I rarely read books, but it is super good. Cedric says, "A Moment to Remember," Korean movie. Fantastic. Never seen it.
Which one was that?
Ako sa yung isa pa, Meet Joe Black. Naiyak din ako doon.
Last week lang.
Meet
Joe Black.
2 weeks
On
ago.
the way.
Pinaka-pick ni Brad Pitt na gwapo yun. Pinaka-pick na gwapo ni Brad Pitt yun. Yung kukunin na siya.
Yeah. We've talked.
Kukunin na si Anthony Hopkins.
I watched sa anime. I cried sa anime. Actually, it was a manga pala. When I found out that Itachi from Naruto, they thought the entire time he's a bad guy, but he's a good guy pala, and then he died. So I was at the bookstore with the manga, and I was crying. Because he's a good guy pala the entire time. Sacrificed his life.
Ano to, comics?
Manga. Kind of,
but
yes.
It's like a comic. It's like comics, no?
It's a because they had that writer's block, so they didn't make an anime yet during that time. So I read it. Anyway, manga, anime. Kagebushin na jutsu. People online know it. They know it.
This is why you appeal to that crowd, Mara. I've never read one comic book in my life.
Dragon Ball.
Dragon
I
Ball.
love Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball Z.
What is that one with the basketball one? Slam Dunk.
I didn't watch that
Slam
one.
Dunk.
Ako Archie Comics.
Okay, Betty and Veronica.
Archie,
I read Betty and
Jughead,
Veronica.
Archie. Saka Tik-Tik. Sa Liwayway.
Okay.
Sorry.
Ano yun?
Yeah. All right, we take another break.
Huh?
We take another break now? Yes.
we can.
Yes. Good. All right, yeah, we'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have more of the show. Don't go away.
Good times.
It's Coldplay. with Everglow there. And 7:56
Ang cold
on
day talaga.
this Wednesday morning. Oh my gosh.
Wala
So
nang
good.
ginawang walang pagpakanta pa. Puro malulungkot.
And it's been a while, that song.
Yeah, they don't play that at all. And you know, they don't play it all. I don't say they, I don't. Well, let me take the virus because they don't play it often in their concerts, but they do play it on occasion. And they did it on the second night. I went to both nights. They did it on the second night. And God, it's so good.
And they don't
song.
play the same songs.
Well, no, I mean that one. I think is they'll play it and sometimes they won't. There's a couple that kind of their hits that I don't hear on their concerts at all. Like God, Up in Flames, I think is the other one, which they used to sing it, but don't do it anymore. You know, I don't really post a lot on Instagram, and every time I go to a Coldplay concert, like this little moments, I will actually post. It's funny because I was thinking about this the other day that because I don't like taking pictures of me in it, I have missed out on a lot of big moments, like having photos of me inside big moments. You know?
Yeah.
If you guys ever do that?
No.
Sure.
Photos of you, not photos of the event or videos of the
I
event.
don't take pictures. Yeah, I don't take pictures of me in these big moments. I'm just always kind of in the back, and I think maybe I'm making a mistake.
You're not my selfie.
I'm not my selfie, and I don't like.
Maybe you should bring somebody else with you.
Habibi.
Habibi, Habibi. La, la, la.
It's like 4 different cultures all in that one thing.
Where is she today anyway? She's not on the playback.
I think working, but maybe there. Go tag her. Let's see if she's there.
Yun.
Lex, I need a pandesal count on how many you've had now.
So, thank you.
I think we need an intervention here.
Yes.
Walo,
You're still
walo.
You had 8?
Yes.
Anong palaman?
Iba-iba. Peanut butter, tapos cheese whiz, tapos chicken spread.
8
With
pandesal.
kape.
Oh. Is this like,
Oh.
are you intermittent
Is this a record?
fasting? And then this is like your eating window, and then after this, you're not eating the rest of the day, no? Is that?
Walang ganun-ganun sa mahirap. Pag may pagkain, kain. Pag wala, wala.
8 is a lot.
8 pandesals is a little rough.
Hindi naman eh.
It is kaya.
Hanggang
Lex, that's
10.
fun.
Ang dami nun.
What's the size? Patingin?
Mga, yan, mga ganyan.
He'd show you, but he ate them all, Mara.
Malaki.
That's what she said. Sa dalawa, tatlo. May sasampalin ka pa sa... Sorry.
I remember that.
Wait, pandesals is quite the amount. Lex.
You can make a tower with that 8 pandesals.
Tumaba ako sa US ng
We could
2
make a
pounds.
cake.
Is your pandesal the medyo airy one?
No, yung
It's
solid.
the siksik?
Yes, yes. Oo, yung talagang...
Yung girthy.
Oo,
Team
yung,
girth.
yung alam mo talagang minasa talaga mabuti. Yung talagang... Yung
Wow.
mga, di ba, yung mga panadero. Yung mga panaderong nakasando. Tapos may tuwalya dito. Tapos hindi na kailangan ng salt kasi may alat ka na.
A little
May
bit of
taglay na.
8 of
A little bit of
those?
that.
Jesus Christ. Karylle here says, I'm at 10 right now. On the
Oh, see?
Oh, wow, guys.
No, ba? Saya-saya kaya. Saya-saya kaya. Promise.
Oh, no, I don't doubt it's masaya, but, you know, it's...
Bitin pa nga ako. May pa-order pa ako 2 para 10. Saya kaya.
How did you guys like? Okay, obviously, you know, I've got this almost disorder when it comes to weight loss now. But what are some of the reasons that you guys have lost weight outside of medical reasons? Like when you're looking for inspiration, where do you find it? Mara, your body. This is not just natural. I mean, you put work into it. Yes.
I lose weight easily. Like nung nag-work ako, nung 4 days straight, I lost weight already. Kasi I was starting to gain weight kasi diba I went out of the country. So I kept on eating. And then my pants didn't fit me anymore. Pagkatapos nung 4 days, it fit me again.
Wait till you get a little older, though. Once you start getting into that kind of upper 30s, 40 range, man, that goes away. That ability is just gone.
Or maybe I just set my mind that like my I have great metabolism.
The-
I
the-
think
Delicado.
you're just so energetic. You're constantly moving. You're just burning constantly because you know you're so jacked up. But when you start to slow down, I wonder if that slows down as well.
Delikado
Sam,
to sagot ko. Delikado
Sorry,
sa sagot mo eh. Kasi pwede kang pumayat dahil sa pag-ibig eh. Yung halimbawa nasa stressful situation. Dalawa lang yan, tatama ko mapayat. Pero maraming pumapayat, halimbawa problematic ka. Nakataot lang to sagot ko kasi marami mga misis ngayon nakatingin sa asawa nila. Kaya pala lately pumapayat ka.
Kasi stress
may
siya.
chicks.
Di ba?
Chicks.
May
Diba?
chick. Or like,
Chicks.
or like ano,
The other-
breakup revenge.
Ay,
Okay, because that could be one, right? So non-medical, like don't get
Yeah.
my diabetes, all that stuff. Okay, so breakup revenge.
oo, papapayat ako.
Sam,
Papapayat
oh.
mo ako. Di ba?
Yung-
Sam?
Sam,
When people glow
breakup
up,
revenge.
I remember, like when I was in
Wala.
college and the boyfriend and I broke up. For some reason, I thought like, yeah, dieting was the thing to do. Like
FHM revenge.
Parang ganon?
it's not even like to get in shape. It was just to lose weight, which is so
Hindi.
dumb.
Parang sinasabi mo, maglaway ka.
Parang ganun na nga. Parang
Wanted
ganun na
ka
nga
tawid.
yung objective
Thought ka.
nun.
Thought ka.
But it wasn't
Kaya
even
pala
like,
nag-aaral ka na niya sa'yo.
Why is it stupid though? I don't find that to be stupid. I
No,
think,
because because I think the focus was like not even work out, get fit, healthy, ganon. It was just lose weight.
For him to regret, you will regret this.
And in a not healthy way. So that is the the regretful angle. But I think people do that. You try to glow up after a breakup, and
Yeah.
it involves
may
weight loss.
May alam akong meaning yan. Ang gusto mong palabasin, pumayat ka tapos parang miserable ka pa, parang miserable ka.
Which is what
Dahil
you
nawala
don't want to
ka.
show, diba?
Oo nga, pero
It
parang
depends though,
in a way.
right? Is that it? I mean, maybe this is a good conversation to have right now. 863-10899 playback.tv/good times. It's after a breakup, what is your general mindset? Like once you get through the obvious emotional part of it, what's the mindset? Is it okay, now it's time to go hot, look as hot as possible?
I'm better without you.
Glow up, girl.
Hindi, meron ba kayang tao na gusto ko makita mong ko, naging miserable
miserable
ako sa
ako.
statement
Yes.
na I still need you, parang ganun. Kasi hindi ka pa rin makawala, parang ganun. May ganun na.
May
It
ganon,
depends
yes.
siguro how you feel about the breakup.
There and there are those like Johnny here says walwal. I mean, do you want to show that you're starting to get into vices and all of that stuff? So it's like it's not that I'm so depressed, but bad boy na ako.
Pwede di ba?
May ganon, may friend ako din ka ba?
for
Sabi ko
girls.
kaya, sinabihan ko na toxic siya. Kasi ganon.
Nagbalbal siya.
Here I go, whole face now, baby.
Tapos, alam mo, sa lalaki, papakita kong lasing ako, tapos lasing na naman ako gabi. Para tawagan niya ako ano bang ginagawa mo sa buhay mo? Punta?
Parang rescue me.
Ba't ka kinilig?
Ang galing na style na, tapos pupunta ka. Lagi na lang ako naglalasing mula yung nawala tayo. Hayaan mo lang ako, makaka-recover din ako.
My life is not the same without you. I need you.
Joy last says, I become a new persona, new hair, new eye color, contacts. Don't do that.
Whoa.
The new hair, fine, not the contact. Don't do that.
The new hair is
new
common.
outfits. New outfits. Yeah.
Yeah.
New hair, new
Hair,
outfits.
outfits common, yes.
Glow
Jordan
up
said
na
sad
eh.
boy. Yeah, sad boy yung medyo
Lasing, no? No? Yung mga post na,
Yung iba they
guys, di mo na
travel.
ako lalabas. Sad ko, guys. Talaga.
The others naman opposite. Lalabas sila ng lalabas and they'll travel and travel. I'm experiencing new
I
things.
used to do the traveling
Exactly.
thing, yeah.
Yeah, this is exactly. I do that. I mean, that's kind of my mindset. Let's take some calls here. 863-10899. What's the mindset immediately after a breakup? Again, let's not factor in the sadness and all that, which is kind of obvious, unless you're doing it on purpose. Good morning.
Hi, good morning guys.
Hello.
Hi, who's this?
Usually ang unang talaga is magpaawa yung sinasabi ni Alex. Yung parang magpapapansin ka. Kasi parang bargaining siya, di ba? So parang yung level nung bago ka makarating doon sa acceptance na wala na kayo, makikipag-bargain ka muna na eto, kawawa ako. I can't live without you.
So this is if you
eventually-
want to get back together. Yeah.
Oo. Kasi eventually, pagka nasanay ka na talagang natanggap mo nang wala na kayo, then doon ka lilipat na, hindi ako magiging miserable kasi iniwan mo ako. Parang better,
Can you do
i-improve mo yung
this?
sarili.
Can you do this and be the person who broke up?
Ay, hindi, pwede yun.
Parang malabo yun.
Oo.
Malabo yun.
Doesn't it make you look a little bit better? You're the one who broke up, but then you're the one who misses. So you're like, wow, he really loved, but there
tingnan
must have
mo,
been
ha?
something. There must have been something.
Hindi,
so
kawawa naman yung
manipulative.
ispitan mo.
Huh?
Kawawa naman yung ispitan mo. You're giving mix, di ba? Kawawa yung ispitan mo.
Kawawa, but there might be a...
Huwag nyo na yung palalo sa kanya
There might
pagpata
be-
days of summer, please.
Well, I mean, pwede mong gawin yun mo, pero
let's go.
hindi mo
No,
ipapamukha sa
halimbawa,
kanya.
may chicks ka na iba.
Oh.
So you're gonna break up kasi may chicks ka.
Oh.
But you wanna show as if like, I'm struggling with this.
Delikado ka nga, babalikan ka nga nun, yung
Oo,
babae.
magko-contact yung ex.
Magkakontak yung ex, tapos yung girl mo na bago, ano ka, hindi ka pa pala nakamove on.
Huh? Okay.
Delikado yan sa isang girl mo.
I just there might be some value there. Thanks for the call.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
I feel
Icy
like-
says I start going to the gym. I think it's probably I mean,
yeah.
if this were a Family Feud, that's survey says answer number 1.
Go to the gym.
Glow up.
Part of the glow up, yeah. Pero kapag yung sinabi kanina na kapag ikaw yung nag-break up, I feel like if you're the one who broke up, you're not posting videos and pictures like you're not happy mo.
It is the decent thing to do, I
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
Same call here.
Ako sa lalaki.
Ano? Nag-break kayo
lalaki?
sa lalaki tapos ano na yun?
Hindi, sa lalaki, hindi, yung lalaki ang ako pagpapakita ko ng awa para doon sa double purpose yun eh. Just in case na yung girl, alam mo, brinake ako tapos magpapaawa. Hindi, kahit ano, magpapaawa ka kasi para pa rin nakita na yung ibang girl na kawawa naman si Alex. Napatching si Mara.
Sorry.
Girl, laki Yung parang sa lalaki maganda yung nagpapaawa kasi ibig sabihin, mabenta ka dun sa susunod na this guys, talagang nai-love.
Heartbroken.
We have someone on hold.
Ayan,
Let's go.
go.
Good morning.
Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Lalaki to.
Sharing my experience about the ex.
Yep.
Yeah, when you're ready, sir.
Literally good. Good looking
Yeah,
at
we're
his, I don't know, his hobby or whatever it is.
Huh?
Both physically and financially.
Oh, we missed something.
Oh, fine.
Oh.
Fine. Okay, can you start from the beginning again? Because we may have gotten cut off. We heard financially and physically. So what was prior to that?
Well, I was a bit chubby.
Oh.
And when I hit the gym, I was meeting friends. So we networked. During that network, I
Oh,
gained
and it turned into a fatter
businesses.
wallet.
Yeah. So yeah,
So
pretty
you-
much when I saw her in the mall the other day.
Ay, the other
It
day
didn't-
lang.
Yeah, just the other day.
Oh.
It's like she did like a side eye on going to me. I didn't even bother, like,
I don't
Looking at
recognize
her.
you.
Grabe Revenge.
All right. No, awesome. Thanks for the
That's
call.
perfect revenge for me.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Paano mo nalaman naka-side eye siya sa'yo? Hindi nag-side eye ka rin.
No, I asked my friend. That's my ex.
Okay.
Better, watch her eyes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Thank
Have a good day.
you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Do any of you guys ever compete with the replacements? You know what I mean? You guys ever do that?
So you guys broke up. Your ex is now with someone else.
Yeah, and you're
So
and
now
then you
you're
have to compete.
competing.
Like, mas maganda yung mas pogi yung boyfriend ko kaysa sa kagandahan ng girlfriend mo. You know, stuff like that. Is there that?
You mean compete with your partners?
Yes.
Kasi pag ganyan
Office
ka pa.
Ninja says compete? Hell yeah. But it's be a better version of myself. I think everybody's trying to do that though.
Competing
tama
who's
naman.
happier. Ganon.
Like who has the better looking partner now? Like that.
Has a better
Yeah, like,
life.
what is it? We say level up. Oy, nag-level up oh. Di ba? You compete on the level up.
Pero saan ka mo magiging mas masaya? Ano ba nakita mo yung ex mo na mas may pangit sa'yo ang pinalit o mas maganda o gwapo ang pinalit sa'yo? Saan ka mas masasaktan?
I couldn't care
Oo
less,
nga.
honestly.
Di ba? Magiging proud ka ba na, pangit, yari. O kaya, uy, maganda, ibig sabihin, ganun talaga yung level. O, hindi ko alam kung paano ang huhugot doon. No, kasi pag pangit ang pinalit sa'yo, ibig sabihin talagang pangit lang mga gusto niya.
No, I don't think anybody ever thinks that.
Hindi ko alam kung paano magiging happy sa sitwasyon na sinabi mo, Mo. Nagtatanong nga ako eh. Magiging proud ka ba? Mas may ingit ka ba pagka pinalit sa'yo, gwapo? Ibig sabihin ba, pareho gwapo? Ay, gwapo o pag pangit mo, maramdaman mo. Di ba?
Let's take another call. 863-10899. Good morning.
Hello, Good morning.
Hi.
Hi, who's this?
Just to join the discussion.
Yes,
I,
miss.
I had my heart broken probably after college. That was 2010. So this guy broke up with me. He was my longest relationship that time, more than a year. Then he found someone else. So just to divert all the heartaches, I went shopping. But the mindset was, if it's meant to be, as cliche as it sounds, then it's meant to be. If not, then it's not. But with effort.
Mm-hmm. With effort.
Like what I mean with effort is when we have gatherings, I go there, I show myself to him because we have the same circle of friends. We mingle with each other. We just have like short conversations. If he remembers me, then that's good. Because I waited for like quite a time, maybe 2 to 3 years. And then probably after that, I've accepted. Then I just moved on.
2 to 3 years is a long time to wait.
2 to 3 years to wait for what?
Baka sila balikan siya.
Because I was so in love with him. So parang baka lang may chance pa kasi I really want him eh. Naka yung baby ko nagagalit siya.
Oh? Siya ba yung tatay? Siya ba yung tatay? Ha?
Sorry?
Siya yung tatay?
No, hindi siya yung tatay. So after 12
Pero
years,
gusto mo?
doon lang
Saan?
ulit ako nagka-boyfriend.
After 12 years?
Oh
Yeah,
my
after 12 years, doon ako nagka-boyfriend. We've been in a relationship for 4 years and now I have my 5-month-old baby.
Oh, congrats.
Thank
Okay.
you.
That would be so
Thanks for
cute.
the call. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Wait.
Bye.
Thanks, bye. Wait, how long? Did she say she was heartbroken for 12 years or she just took 12 years?
It took
No,
12
yeah,
years for her to have a boyfriend, but she
oo.
was waiting for that guy for 2 to 3 years. I think that's the danger of really internalizing and meditating on this person being your thought ga. That you get stuck. And sometimes you get stuck with the idea of them rather than what actually,
Than who they really are.
than the relationship itself.
Nobody, you're saying totgas are dangerous, and I could. Is that what you mean? Like labeling a totga is dangerous?
If you convince yourself that this person, you should still be with this person, hindi ka nag-move on.
I mean, I could see that if you actually label somebody as totga, that's like not a good thing. Do not acknowledge that. But man, 12 years
Before the next partner.
for the next partner. But how much of that is just because you were heartbroken? Because maybe it's just 12 years you didn't find anybody.
Right.
And that's fine. Like,
Maybe
you
she
just
wasn't
wanna
even
just
hung up
rush into it.
anyway. Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
But
I
3
would like
years
to
is
know-
a long time to be hung up.
Yeah, the 3-year part of waiting is that's a little rough.
1 year lang sila. By the way, longest niya yun 1 year Tapos, pero malamang, siguro, obviously talagang linoko siya kaya ganyan.
Yung 3 years, it's like you trained yourself, you trained your mind for 3 years that this is the perfect person and the only person that you should be with and you're gonna wait no matter what. That's 3 years of mental training.
But wala naman sa length ng relationship yun eh. Na like how it affects you and how long it takes you to move on. In my
So
experience.
I wonder then if there's people out there that had a short-term relationship, long-term getting over process. You know, like you were together with a person for 1 year, but it took you 4 years to get over it.
I think that can happen.
Really?
Yeah.
Where you're getting over it period is longer than the actual relationship?
Yes.
Obsession.
Oh my God, really?
Yes. And then conversely, there are people now, you know, you will have a really long relationship with somebody and then like once that's over, it's like that.
I think
On to the next.
that's easy to do though. That's easier to do. To have a
Sure,
long-term relationship and get over it because, you know, and this is Mara's favorite word, toxic. If it's super toxic, it makes, and you're really self-aware about that, you can get over that pretty quickly.
That's more
'Cause you
common.
know it's so bad for you.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh my God, it's so bad for me.
Yung other way kasi it's always what could have been. There's no, it's fill in the blanks and you're playing it in your head over and over again. All these scenarios that could have been, but really, it didn't happen.
Right,
so that's
right,
what you're
right.
obsessed with.
Yeah.
We could have been good together. We could have been this.
Yeah. All right. No, makes sense. It is 8:16. We got to take a break. When we come back, we'll have more of the show. Don't go away. Back after this.
Good times.
At 8:21, and we got two girls in studio. Mara's so animated with big eyes. What are you talking about, Mara?
Oh, we're talking about the Esports World Cup that's happening
Before
August.
So much energy.
So much energy.
I wish I had that. I wish I had that passion for anything.
Yes, and she was like looking for the name of this restaurant that had the word bean in it, and she just kept coming at me with the word bean. I felt assaulted by beans.
Like oven bean. Because we're supposed to eat Nikkei and her. The restaurant that's bean, and I'm trying to remember so we could make a plan to go. And it was burnt bean. I'm like, baked bean, toasted bean. We couldn't come. We couldn't.
I thought you were talking about that her accent. As so you were kind of. I didn't know there was actual Bean. Isn't Kobe Bryant's name is Bean?
Kobe Bean.
Oh, this is what he wore last, right? When he made the appearance at the.
Oh, that's right. I was there when I saw. I was actually at that game when he did it. Kind of cool. Alex is back only for a day though.
Only for
Pero
a day?
by the way, mamaya nasa 19 days ako ha. Mamaya nasa 19 days ako. May show ako mamayang gabi.
Well, you don't rest.
When you go to Romania, are you going to be in the city or are you going to be in this kind of?
Rest.
Are you going to be in some like remote area?
Bucharest.
Okay, so you're going to the capital. Nice. Wow. You know, when you were there last week in McMurray, Port McMurray, and you were kind of showing how quiet it was and all of that. Can you guys live in an area that quiet? Like Sam, can you're a condo girl in Manila, so almost your entire adult life has been the condo life in Manila, even somewhat near EDSA. Do you think you could ever kind of get out into the open, maybe live that provincial quiet life?
It's not so much the quiet that bothers me. I like quiet. In fact, I want to bring my earplugs around just because there's so much noise around me, I think.
Oh no.
Yeah. So I don't mind the quiet. It's more like there's no ganap. And access to, maybe like big stores or something like that. I remember when I was walking the Camino, I would get excited when we would get into a town where there was a big supermarket. It's like, oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tama.
Sayang kung hindi nang nanakawan yung wallet mo. I could buy something.
But
the reason
yeah.
I'm asking is because I'm house shopping now, right? I have to look for a new place. And there are some things, there are little quirky little things that knock a house out of my interest level. Like I look at the house, I'm like, oh, this is a nice house. And then I'll knock it out of my list for stupid little things.
Like?
And the one thing, the name of the street.
Ano ba?
It's just
Too hard to spell. I'm like,
Babaw.
Ano yun
ang address? Ang pangit ang address. And, yeah, no, really. And some of them are
Sabi
super
mo homeless ka, nanalo ka sa bahay, binigyan ka ng bahay, house and lot. Ano mo address? Ay, sorry po.
Yeah.
Ayoko po.
It's number 3, bakong bakal. Ayoko, wala mang dragonfly. You know,
Ganda pa naman ang street nyo, no?
yeah, well, I don't like it. It was tranquil seas. It's too hard when you're explaining it to somebody. Like, ano address mo? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, tranquil. Then you have to spell it out. I'm like, I don't want that in my life anymore. Like, there's a house I like here, the street it's on, Yellow Love. Oh, yes. Easy. Easy. Yeah, what's your address? 1, 2, 3, Yellow Love. Don't need time to spell it out. Don't have to tell them it's 2 words. There's all of these little quirky things. The address, oddly enough, is really important to me.
I'm stuck on Yellow Love. Like, did you
that's just an
like
example.
Asians or something? Like,
Could be Asians, could be like Coldplay's Yellow. Love that. I mean, it could be anything. But what are some odd things that knock you out in your interest level over, say, house shopping? If you guys can help me.
Yeah.
house shopping.
Galing kami dyan, magaling kami dyan.
Look, my house, the price of the house has devalued right before we put it up for sale, like the agent. So we're gonna have to remove X amount of money. I'm like, why? Because your neighbors in the backyard, hindi nakaayos yung backyard nila. And I'm like,
What?
Then I look and I'm like, so what? Like, it's, there's no pool, there's no anything. Yeah, well, they're going to stare at it. They're going to, when they're on the top floor, they're going to look down into it and they'll be like, there's nothing exciting going on in that person's house. I'm like,
Really?
so what? Yep, got to knock it out. And like, wow, people really care about these things. So I wanted to ask you, when you were looking for your place to live, when you are looking, whether it's renting or buying, are there any little quirky, strange, unique things that make you lose interest?
Bathroom sink.
Ano?
Oh, not just the bathroom, but the sink, huh?
Yeah, the bathroom sink, kapag hindi siya, kasi di ba ngayon uso na yung just the sink tapos wala kang malalagyan ng mga gamit mo? It has
it's
to be,
just the...
yeah. And yung ibang sink, kapag nagwash ka ng face, it's like tumatalsik everywhere. So it matters the sink.
You know what? Speaking of the sink, the kitchen sink. I cannot do small kitchen sink.
Oh, it has to be like dual sides
Medyo,
or big
and mine's not even that big either, but some are tiny. Tiny. Cannot.
Sinks matter.
Yeah.
Ako yung alam mo yung help me Sam, especially because you're a big culinary person, but those ones that don't have gas, it's just electric. The electric stove.
Yeah.
Out.
Oh, you want
really?
gas?
I'm out. What?
You want
Yeah, I
gas?
want the gas one.
Oh my God.
It is ideal.
Fancy.
It's so scary. I took mine out because it was on. I didn't know it was on. Then somebody said, Ma'am, parang amoy gas. Kasi natutulog ako. Oh, I could have
This is
died.
basic, man. That's basic. Like, you're supposed to know how not to do that. It's like not putting a knife inside the outlet. Don't do it.
Na-press siya by accident. So,
Yeah.
I did not know.
That's why
So, I took it out that day kasi that's the second time it happened.
Kim in Singapore says door designs. If the door design isn't nice, I'm out.
Wow, not even the quality.
Mga
but
nasa
the
playback,
design.
yung mga talagang yung mga weird na hindi yung mga common. Of course, may hospital, okay na yan. Ako, yung sa Airbnb lang kasi halimbawa sa bahay, mga parent, hindi mabibili ng bahay, parent, di ba? May certain amoy na alam kong, ito na yung amoy ng bahay na to, ayoko dito. Hindi siya sinasabing mabaho or whatever. Basta may certain amoy na alam mo na
But the amoy almost has a reason though, Lex, doesn't it? Like if there's an
you can
amoy,
get rid of
there
it.
is a story.
Hindi, alam ko may reason na mabaho. Alam mo yung amoy ng nakatira doon na ayun na talaga sila. Dahil sa tagal nilang tumira doon, ando doon na sila.
And you can't get rid of it?
May certain ganun na ayoko.
Their amoy DNA is there.
Oo, hindi mabaho. Kundi alam mo yung bawat paligid, ito na yung pamilya na to. Ito yung, ito na to. Ito na to.
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, there is.
May certain, may identity ang mga bahay na. Kahit may mga nakatirang bahay, di ba? Pag pumasok ka sa bahay nila, may certain amoy yung bahay na yun na ito yung combination ng kanila.
But can't you change that?
Magtitira ka na matagal doon para ma-take over, pero it will take like
I think it goes away once you get the furniture out of there. You really kind of clean that down. You modernize your place a little bit. You put your own level of kind of scent. It can go away pretty quickly. Figaro says, living in a non-white neighborhood. Like, what does that mean? You want to live in a non-white neighborhood, or you don't want to live in a little bit more detail, guys. Spicy P says house number, address. Yeah,
Yung mga 14, 4.
13.
Yeah, 8. All of those things matter to you when you're searching. In a condo, the floor.
Yeah, sa amin walang 13.
Yeah, I don't think our elevator has 13 either.
Some walang 4.
Oo.
That's a Chinese thing, I think.
But would you want more to be on the 8th floor?
Ooh, I like that. 9.
Uy, 9th floor ako. Is that lucky?
Oh, that's 9 means money.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, no wonder.
Yung iba, ang kasabihan naman na paano mo sinusulat yung number, yun yung lucky. Pag 8 kasi infinity, pataas pa. Di ba pag sinulat mo yun, parang gaganon ka. Yung 9 daw, pababa. Kaya may ganun may ganun paniniwala how you write your number.
Uy, money daw yun. Huwag kang
Nope.
Hindi, pababa siya sabi naman, ay maniwala. Yung 8, pataas.
Meron yan. Yeah.
May kukontra naman dyan.
What are some odd things that knock you out when you're interested in getting a new place to live? Whether you're buying, whether you're renting. 863-10899 is our phone number if you want to call us. Let's take our first call here. Good morning.
Hello, radio off, please.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi, who's this?
Hi, Dozo.
Don. Radio off, please, sir. Basic.
It's off now, sorry.
Thanks.
Okay. Thank
kung
you.
yung ilaw is light bulb, hindi yung fast in the ceiling.
Wait, what?
It's light bulb.
Ayaw niya ng light bulbs.
Yung yung mga nasa taas, mga niroscas na light bulb, hindi yung talagang
Recessed?
light fixture, ganon.
But you can change that.
Yan.
Kahit na.
Lighting is
Ayaw niya,
important.
Ako white light. Kung white light, I'm out.
Oh, that's sad. White light.
Yeah, you go in like, okay, this looks like a hospital. I'm out. Yeah, can't do it.
Pero dapat
But
option mo
again,
lang
you
yun, di
can
ba?
change that.
You can change it.
Yeah.
But it turns me off.
Yeah.
Pero kasi may light bulb na ngayon na pag unang pindot mo, bright, tapos check, magiging tapos check, tatlong pindot, tapos off.
Yeah, and there's a lot of app controls, like your Philips Hue and stuff like that. And yeah, i-check mo lang sa app mo, and then all of a sudden it could be red and blue and all that stuff. But yeah, no, the white light's a big turn off for me. I'll leave a place if the lights were white. Like if it was a hotel and it was like, okay, that's it. I'm out
Pero
of here.
kailangan sa school ng mga bata yun pag gumagawa sila ng assignment.
Yun, parang
Yeah,
it's
I'm
pang
sure there's,
school,
like,
pang
value.
hospital.
Yeah,
Tsaka pag
hospitals and all that
maglilinis
stuff.
ng bahay, pag nagme-makeup, white.
It's so, I don't like. You have the
disgusting.
white? Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you.
Your skin looks terrible. Oh, it looks like you're dying. It's horrible.
It's not
Yeah.
the most flattering.
Sa bathroom, I use white.
Is it more because you want the more accurate?
Yeah.
Kasi kung yellow, tapos umiihi ka, di ba? Parang di mo alam kung clear. Hindi, baka nakalimutan mo mag-flush.
Everywhere
This is
else is
white.
yellow except for the bathroom and where I do my laundry. Because I need it clear.
What are some of these house things that will knock you out? How about like too close to the gate?
What's too close to the gate?
But you have extra security.
Pagbukas mo ng pinto, gate agad.
Yeah, like, ayoko yun. Tambay ng tricycle, stuff like that. I mean, there could be like
I
little
like
quirky
gate ng
things.
subdivision, parang ganun.
Oh.
So maraming nagpapass by. Or yung walang closet space or room for a closet.
Oh, storage space is
Yeah.
so
Yeah, but
important.
that's pretty obvious. That's not quirky. Like that's legit,
Dead end.
Oh,
Yung bahay nyo yung dead.
what's the
Desirable.
term?
Eh ba, hindi, malas daw yun.
Cul-de-sac.
Cul-de-sac, yes.
Is the-
Pero marami kang
Let's take a call.
parking space.
Yeah. Good morning.
Hi.
Hello, good morning.
Hello.
We're talking about quirky, odd little things, not the obvious. Walang kitchen. No, syempre, you want... It's gonna be it's a little quirky stuff. Good morning.
Good morning. Kapag yung bahay nakaharap sa west or palubog na
For the
araw.
sun. Yeah, for the sun. That's a really good point.
But again, not a quirk.
nakaharap?
Like, that's a legit thing that people look at, right?
I think it's right. It's close to quirky and legit thing.
Don't you want the
that's a good answer.
sunset? You don't want
I
the
don't
It
want
sunset.
heats up
man.
your house. Heats up your house.
Yun lang.
Thank you.
Rooney Man
Thanks.
here, bye.
Bye.
Iron Man.
I would
Ako
love
siguro na face the east ayoko because I don't want to be woken up early by the sun. Face it the other way. I will rather face west.
Hindi ba good luck yun pag facing the east? Hindi ba siya good luck? When you meditate, you're supposed to
I'm gonna
face
say yes
east.
for no reason whatsoever. Feeling ko lang talaga.
Gusto ko yung medium size na inodoro.
Medium.
May maliit kasi na hindi tapos may malaki naman sobra na
Oh my God, namuhulog ka na.
Ay,
dapat
yung
sakto
parang
lang.
pahaba. Like, it's
Oo.
oblong na. Oo, parang why is this
Oo, meron
necessary?
ko siya
Yeah.
sobra. Kakain.
Another thing that I'm looking for, people want a lot of windows. They want windows, right? Because of the light. I want less of them. Because less windows, less doors means less perpetrators breaking in.
You do have
Less
paranoia
less
about
access,
this.
Yeah, less access points.
Pero pag reverse mo, less escape ka rin sa loob.
Oh, that's true.
Yung nakakatulong sa'yo, balang araw siya rin yung pag nasusunog na, oh my God, where the escape?
Would you consider not renting a place if the previous owner was rather strange?
Define strange.
For you, weird religion.
Weird religion?
Kapag may mga
Yeah.
witchcraft, no, I will not.
Well, Mara, that's you, of course.
It's like
witchcraft.
bad juju in the place.
I don't want a witch. Unless it's a good witch. But no, yung mga may mga they do black magic. Ayoko.
Parang ayoko may basement.
How many houses, Mara, do you go in where the people are doing black magic?
I'm just saying, di ba weird? Kapag weird, that's
Yeah,
their
I know.
religion. That's their religion. That's a weird religion.
Ano ba ay nakapasok? Uy, may black magic. May black magic event kami mamaya.
Ayoko may basement.
What? You don't want a basement?
Ayoko may basement.
Why? Kasi babaha.
Oo. Hindi, parang nakalubog ka sa lupa nun eh.
But,
That entire place
Parang-
can be your entertainment room.
Kahit na, may imagine mo may lupa ka sa paligid.
are you like claustrophobic?
Oo, ganun. May ganun ako. Saka pag may basement, unless yung lugar nyo tornado, ano talaga, kailangan mo yon as a shelter. Yung may basement ka dito sa Pilipinas, medyo hindi ko magets yun.
Baha. Mas lalo babaha diba sa basement mo.
Di ba babaeng ka, pero...
Let's take one more call and we get out of here. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Hi.
Hi, who's this?
Siguro yung quirk is quality of water.
Quality of water. Yeah.
Like water pressure?
No, as in, like, some places talagang hindi maganda yung quality of water, especially when you, like, freshen up or take a bath or
Totoo.
whatever. It's too hard.
Yeah, parang there's matigas na water.
Oh, yeah,
There's very
water.
soft
Yeah,
water.
Hard water. So, like, yung namamansya kagad yung plato mo.
Yeah.
Tsaka
You have to get a
irritation.
softener.
That's my one quick works na
Oo
you
nga.
have a very good water quality in your area.
Yeah, that's a really good one. Yeah, you have to start kind of infusing salt water in your house water just to kind of combat that. But yeah, it's a pain in the ass. Thanks for the call, man.
Especially when your water is deep well.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, it could really. And it's nasty. Like when you boil it, you'll see all of that sediment kind of come up on. When you're boiling water in like a pot, you'll see all the kind of that foamy stuff. Just 'cause all of that. It's nasty.
Lovely. Okay.
When you live in
you'll
the
get that on the
condo, because it depends on the tank. How often they filter the tank. Sa condo.
Thanks,
Thank
man.
you.
Have a good one. Bye.
Okay lang sa'yo sa tabi ng airport mo, no?
Love it.
Oh, that's like my boyfriend. Dream niya yun
Love
to
it.
live
Yeah.
by the airport. He
So I
wants
can
to hear
stare
the
and
sound.
hear it. Yeah, I just want to hear the engines. People
Parehas
hate that stuff.
kayo. Yeah.
Hate that stuff. I love it. San says matte painted walls are a no-go for me. I love matte painted walls.
I
Like
think I would
the
prefer
flat. I
it
mean,
over
I don't know if that's the difference
glossy.
between
Glossy, yeah.
Yeah, semi-gloss and glossy, where your walls look like they're sweating.
No.
Ugh.
No.
Yeah, no, give me the flat stuff, man. But yeah, again, to each is their own, right? I think that's good enough. Yeah, let's take a.
Ako bloodstain na wall.
Witchcraft.
Tapos basement.
Number 13, Red Devil Street.
Basement, lots of figurines.
Number 13, Manananggal Avenue.
Maybe they can Airbnb that because some people like that.
Oh wait, there's a market for this?
Yeah, I was
that magic.
No, I was watching one na may coffin yung sa Airbnb niya. Tapos puro yung bathtub may bat.
Oh gosh. Oh.
I love how Mara will watch or listen to one podcast and then make it as if it's common. Yeah, I saw one guy kumakain.
Sinabi ko lang I saw one. I didn't say it was common. I said it's out there. It's out there.
Number 13, Lucifer Street.
Yeah, Airbnb. There's a market.
666 Satanas. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have more of the show. Don't go away.
Good times.
Sam, you're a self-proclaimed terrible memory.
Uh-huh.
Do you remember a
Did
lot
I
of
say that?
stuff?
When did I say that?
See? Do you remember anything from your teenage years? Like 17?
Galing nun, ah.
Can you remember one thing from when you're 17?
It's very spotty.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if... Because for me, too. And I was like, am I odd? Or... I don't seem to remember a lot from my teenage years.
What about you guys? Mara, do you remember?
It's always the same
Clearly?
memory.
Oh.
Yeah. I remember my high school more than my college.
Kung remember
I think so
na,
too.
masirap ako. Mas malaki yung panggagalingan ko eh. Pitong panggagalingan ko, papuntang 17. You're talking about 30. Are you just testing my memory? 35 years ago. May mga mga dapat lang maalala.
Okay.
It involved girls,
Oh, shocking.
sex,
Toys?
gimmicks.
I remember toys. Like, I remember specific toys I had.
When you were 17?
No. Like, as a child.
Ah, okay.
You know, that has stuck to my mind quite a bit. Video games, not as much. Like, I know, yeah, fine. I know I played Zelda and Street Fighter. and
Ocarina
all
of
that.
Time. That's the best one. Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Nintendo.
Yeah, all of those things. But I don't... I remember the specific toys, but not really so much specific games. Lex, growing up, what were some of the rich kid toys when you were younger? Like, kung mayaman ka, you have this toy.
Yan. Pag may Voltes 5 ka, yung action figure.
Yeah, the actual. Oh my God, that's so expensive.
Mayaman yun. Bihira talaga yun.
Yeah.
Kurap ang pamilya mo pag meron ka. May ginagawa ang tatay mo. Ayun yung pupunta ka sa bahay nila tapos yung tatay hindi mo nakikita. Yan.
House ng Barbie.
Oh, you had a Barbie house?
I didn't.
Barbie.
I did
House
have a
of
house.
Barbie
I didn't
is
also.
Rich people.
Yes.
It's a good
I didn't
answer.
even have a Barbie.
Oh, not a one?
No, I didn't have Barbie. I had
Ako nga
play.
may Barbie.
I didn't.
Lalaki ako, ikaw pa, Mara.
My dad always thought that toys were a waste of money. So we had like math books, like to solve and stuff.
Are you a math genius now?
No, not. But nung bata ko, I studied a lot. I like to memorize. I studied. He would give me like encyclopedias. Sorry,
Flashcard.
encyclopedias, and I used to memorize the encyclopedia. I was a nerd.
Encyclopedia, that's rich people.
Yes,
toys.
yes.
Pero imagine mo yung Christmas morning, magkikita tayo. Si Sam, may Barbie, may Voltes 5 ako.
Tama.
Ikaw mo, malamang meron ka mga...
It was nice.
Si Mara, dala-dala yung encyclopedia.
Yeah, I used to
Solo ka,
recite
solo
things
ka.
from encyclopedias. Tapos the best toy that I've ever had was a clay. That was my dream because I could make anything out of the clay. And then I remember my sister, what she did was, yung hagdanan dati na, yung hagdanan tapos may butas. Tapos pag nahulog yung gamit mo, andun yung mga alikabok, nilagay niya yung clay ko doon. Tapos pagkakita, puro alikabok. Umiyak ako because I couldn't separate it from my clay.
Lego.
Wow, that is
Lego is
sad.
one.
Lego is rich people. That's a rich people toy?
Yeah,
Lego?
Lego.
It's not poor.
Hindi, malang Lego.
Game Boy seems to be the number one answer
Yes,
here
Game
on
Boy
Playback right
also.
now.
Yeah.
Game Boy.
May
Barbie has
may
such a
counterpart
good
yung Tetris naman pag mahirap ka. Kaya may tubig na
Yung Tetris brick game mo, that was like, yeah, if you couldn't afford the real stuff, that was it, man. Yeah, what was the rich kid toy when you guys were younger? You just sat there and were just jealous and envious of all these rich kids.
Bike.
Joshie says Monopoly. If you had a
Game.
Monopoly board game,
bihira yun.
you had a little bit of money. Tamagotchi? Mahal na Tamagotchi. Lit lang. It was so small tech. Was that expensive?
Ay,
Ano yun,
Tamagotchi.
yung pinapakain yun, di ba? Yung pinapakain yun. Hindi
Was
yun.
it that expensive?
Hindi may mga peki nun eh.
Ay,
Yeah.
oh my
Tamagotchi was-
gosh. Gigising pa ako para pakainin.
Tamiya.
Tamiya, if you want to get to that.
Assemble mo yun eh.
Oh, 863-899. What was the rich kid toy when you were younger? You just, the envy. You just aspired for that. Good morning.
Remote control cars.
Remote
No, that's not a toy.
car.
That's a
Palaki yan,
that's a
ah.
goal. Yeah, that's a
Habang
goal.
lumalaki
Oh,
yun,
mas malaki.
payaman ka ng
Maganda.
payaman.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep, thanks. That's a good one, but that's expensive. Rollerblade.
Oh,
Yes.
Ay,
Okay,
yeah.
answer.
I begged my dad
Okay.
for rollerblades.
They gave me rollerblades from Value Village. It's like a thrift shop, like secondhand.
Yung may mga dugo pa ng huling gumamit.
I was so happy because I was finally allowed to have rollerblades.
Yeah.
So nagro-rollerblades ako all the time.
What are you doing?
What's
I'm
that?
just saying, make sure to put them on hold and not just let it ring out. 863-899 is our phone number. Let's take another one here. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Hi, who's this?
Morning, yeah. Growing up, yung Tamiya, no? Pero not just the Tamiya, the racetrack, dapat meron kang ganon. So,
Yeah,
kasi
okay, so
meron,
this is the Barbie
may
house.
peking ganon na mga Tamiya, tapos yung minomod siya. So, dapat may racetrack ka para medyo, yung mga sinasabi nga ni Alex, medyo scammer yung pamilya mo para magkaroon ka ng ganyan.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. I don't think that Tamiya was the super rich kid toy, but yes, the racetrack. If you had that, then you're
Correct. Morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, your martial law father. Your dad works somehow in martial law.
Crony.
Here's a good one. Riboflavin says the Dance Revolution dance.
Oh my
pad.
gosh, yeah.
If you had the dance pad,
Yes.
you're effing rich.
Man, I had a friend who had all that. We'd always go over there and play.
That's good exercise.
Yes.
863-899. Let's get to the call here. What was the rich kid toy back when you were younger? Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello.
What's up?
Yeah, naalala ko yung Lego.
Okay. There's a bootleg Lego these days. Was there a bootleg Lego? May fake Lego ba back in the day?
Feeling ko meron.
I think wala.
There's an echo though.
Echo.
For sure.
There's an Echo, not a Lego.
Yeah.
Thanks for the call.
Thank
Appreciate you.
you.
Have a good day. Bye. Here's a good one. Gian says, a walkie-talkie. Kung may walkie-talkie ka, mayaman ka. Hindi yung
Yeah.
totoong walkie-talkie like the one, the breaker, but just like kind of the toy version of
Yeah.
a walkie-talkie. That's rich kid stuff, man.
I want a walkie-talkie now.
There's many apps.
Who you gonna
Many apps
walkie-talkie
that will do
with?
that.
Para pag nag-travel ka, you don't need a cellular signal. Di ba ngayon, it goes far. Bakit?
Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, what's
Hi.
up?
Yeah. I have three things. One, if you live in the South, you have a PlayStation 1 that has a multi-tap function, wherein your friends will go to your place, then they're gonna have their controllers and you play WWE. That's one.
God, that's nerd. Okay.
Second,
Wait, hold on.
if you have-
Time out. Hold on.
Yeah.
Was it okay? If you're rich, didn't you have like a region 1, or wasn't there like a region version on some of these
NTSC.
consoles?
If you have an NTSC PlayStation galing US, mayaman ka.
Yeah, right. No, for sure. Okay, sorry. Go
Kasi
with
di
your
ba
other
iba
two. My bad.
pansek, Then
Yep.
second is instead of having a matchbox, we have a Tomica. Because the Tomica car has meron siyang shock, and a lot of it may trucks, may buses, and you have a whole set na merong parang city within it. And also lastly, you have the Tomica train set na battery powered, na ikot-ikot lang siya. Yan lang.
God, you
You're
live down
rich.
south. I've never even heard of this stuff.
I don't know.
I
any of-
these things.
I just heard train
Thank
set.
you.
Thanks. Okay,
Bye,
everybody.
Jesus.
Okay, keep it down. You guys are gonna wake up Alex, okay?
Ay, narinig ako.
Ay.
I wanted to ask that guy what his father's job was. Good Lord.
Napunta rin siya sa South eh. Medyo...
What a lineup that was. Rich kid toys when you were younger. What were they? The Walkman? No. The yellow one. Yung Sony. That is okay. The Walkman wasn't rich kid stuff, but if you had that yellow one, that was kind of rich kid stuff. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
That Sport, that Sony Sport one or something like that.
It wasn't even
That
like
was kind of rich kid
waterproof or something. Or
It was just
When
yellow.
you open it, you kind of friggin' like Tupperware. It was like a friggin' transformer. Here you go. Pellet gun. Air gun. Have you had an air gun?
Like Nerf?
Rich kid. Hindi. Nerf. Well, Nerf is
Pwede.
a little...
Parang mayaman din yung Nerf.
The Nerf is a little up there, but that pellet gun...
Oo, pero dapat talaga branded
mahal
Branded.
ba yun?
Oo.
Oh.
Saka dapat may pambayad ka rin pang ospital. Mayaman talaga yun. Pang-ayos doon sa nabaril na anak mo.
Okay.
Mayaman ka talaga.
Confirmed.
What about
Thomas
yung
and
mini
Friends
cars?
Wooden train.
Oh my God, Thomas and Train. Mahal yan.
Thomas
Eto,
and Friends.
That's not our generation.
Thomas and Friends, the train. The train nga, Thomas the Train. Kung ano man yun. Alam mo, ang anak ko, ang nabiktima ko niyan, yung panganay ko, may Thomas the Train yan, may Lego, kinolekta ko lahat ng Tamiya, yung Beyblade, sino ba itong yung games na letter Z?
Zelda.
Zelda. Pokemon. Pokemon. Meron pa isa.
Lahat yan?
Here's a good
Wow.
one. Darwin says the Game and Watch Lex. Remember that? The Game and Watch?
Yes.
What's
Was that a
that?
rich kid's toy?
it's,
No.
Yes. Mo.
Was that a rich kid toy?
Yes,
Ano
Mo.
yun?
Regalo sa akin
It's-
ng yan, good grades. Ay, isang taon bago binili sa akin ng Game and Watch.
Yeah, but rich kid toy, Game and Watch?
Mo, 1,500 pesos yan nung 80s.
Whoa,
Oh my gosh.
nung 80s.
1,000
Mahal
pesos
nga.
yan.
25 to 1.
Yes, man.
Okay.
Ang mahal niyan. Si Papay, tapos helicopter, tapos yung yung octopus. Inggit na inggit ako sa mga kaibigan ko niyan, man. Atari, dati.
Yeah.
Katumbas yan.
Yeah. All right, we got to get out of here. It is time to say our goodbyes. Thanks for hanging out with us. We appreciate it. Yeah, it's over already. Lex, when do we see you again? 2 weeks?
No. I'll try to, tomorrow.
Tomorrow? If we have a show?
Wag, nasa ere pala ako nun. Baka magta-try ako this week. Isa pa, once or gusto ko nga rin mag-podcast dahil miss ko na yung buhay na may
We
buhay.
miss you.
There's so many good podcast calls.
Pero magkita tayo sa mamaya sa 19 East and tomorrow, see you Europe. Maraming salamat. Pero magta-try ko magdadala ulit ako ng gamit eh.
It's time to announce the Good Times Employee of the Week. This host went above and beyond what is asked from them, performed brilliantly on air, and carried this show on their back. So much better than the other losers on Good Times. So let's all congratulate this week's Good Times Employee of the Week, Sam O.
Oh my gosh, it's me! It's me!
You gave us 2 holidays. You gave us 2 holidays this week,
Oh,
Sam.
you're welcome!
Yeah.
May jet lag ako. Gumising ako para sa
Sam declared Monday a holiday, and she fought against occupational tyranny to give us Independence Day tomorrow as well. So
Ay, wala tayong pasok bukas, no? Wednesday nga pala ngayon. My God.
Baka mananalo eh. Hindi mo naman.
Okay, Monday, andito ako Monday. Tuesday,
With the
Wednesday,
vengeance,
Thursday.
with the vengeance na yan.
Pag hindi pa ako nanalo ng
From Romania. I don't know, and Sam, just kind of say this. There's kind of like a thing. It's almost an intangible. There's kind of like a vibe that you give that just makes you think, man, this girl's so good at radio.
What are you?
And I noticed it a lot this week.
What?
Like this girl's freaking on fire on this show. Yeah.
Not true.
Yun naman pala di magsama kayo. Wow. Yun naman pala di magsama kayo, saksak nyo yung mga sarili nyo sa baga nyo. Di ba yung away dati? Saksak mo sa baga mo yung laruan mo. Alam mo, mamatay ka dyan.
Who's the angot of the week? Also Sam for saying that Monday was a holiday.
Oh, it is a double win. This is the first time
So you guys didn't
in
come in
history.
Monday?
No, I did online.
You didn't come in on Monday because you thought it was a holiday. Sam didn't come in. She thought it was a holiday. Everybody thought it was a holiday. Sam completely made it up. So,
Yes. I was just like, you know what? I just want to win something. Engot of the week is fine. Just want to
Paniwala
win.
kayo sa Korean na nag-declare ng Philippine holiday. Tapos yung ginawa yung employee of the week. My God, where's the justice?
Tapos yung holiday sinabi niya was a Muslim holiday.
Grand
Independence
Slam.
Day
Yes,
pala.
that's what it is.
Independence Day pala bukas.
Thank
All
you.
right, we'll see you guys. We'll see you guys next week. Have a great day. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Good times.